What is good, Tribe family? It is Sunday. How's everybody doing? Thank you all for coming out. Tuesday. It's time, y'all. If you have not gone out and voted, I voted a few weeks ago. Felt good to vote in the blackest county, the most Democratic county, one of the most Democratic counties in all of the United States, DeKalb County, Georgia. It was like a family reunion going to the polls. It wasn't a stranger. Everybody spoke to each other. We was dapping each other up. We knew the mission. And I'm gonna tell y'all before election night even starts, y'all, DeKalb County is going for Kamala Harris. I'm just looking, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. All right. The orange man don't stand a chance. That's why they don't even campaign in DeKalb County. They don't even put up signs in DeKalb County. That's how democratically black we are over there. So wherever you may be, I'm gonna play it one more time. Don't let them people tell you that your vote don't count. Don't let them people tell you that ain't no sense in doing it. It's not gonna matter. It matters. Every single number matters. So yes, let's do it. Let's bring it home. Me and V Lenore are gonna do some coverage on Tuesday, so y'all check that out. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Everybody good? Let me see who's in here, man. I love Sundays because I love hanging out with y'all. Y'all are my people, and I love my people. So let's see who we got here. First one here was allegedly in Harmon. Not that she was allegedly the first one here. She absolutely was, but her name is allegedly in Harmon. And she says, "Hey, Native and Tribers, Jackson Tabasco on the mod squad. Has he come and says, welcome, everyone. Please remember to hit the like button as you come in. Thank you. Thank you, Jackson Tabasco, for a reminder to hit the like button. It is a free way to support the channel. And those likes matter, y'all. Those likes actually matter. I know every YouTube channel you go to says, like, subscribe, or as Dre says, describe. But it does really matter as far as the algorithm goes and how far our videos reach people. When YouTube sees that people like what we do, then they tell other people to like what we do. So it helps the channel grow, and it is a free way to support. So thank you so much in advance for liking the channel. Nola Brown is here. Hey, Nola Brown, how you doing? Lexi the Law Nerd is here. Hello, Lexi the Law Nerd. Happy Sunday, Tribe. Happy Sunday to you. Dimples Wimples, aka Coconut Oil, is here and says, welcome and happy Sunday, everyone. Please hit the like and describe. My mission at this point is to get to 2,000 subscribers. I am about 700 subscribers away. So please, if you know some friends that are interested in this type of content, then send them my way. Tell them to subscribe. Let them know how much of a good time we have together whenever we get together here in the Native Tribe house. Shirley's divorce paper says, hello, chat. I'll be back when I get out of church. Take your time, Shirley's divorce papers. Don't rush to church now. Don't rush that. We got Shirley's divorce finally. Says, hello. No, I'm sorry. I just read that. I meant to go to Nesto, Shackle, Shuffle, Walk of Shame, who's got flames in the chat. How are you doing today? Coffee's Brewing is here. She says, good morning, everyone. Well, hello to you, Coffee is Brewing. I hope that the coffee is brewing and has turned out nicely. I don't drink coffee, so I'm not really sure what coffee is supposed to do. All right. I got Mimi with flames in the chat. Cupcake says, hi, Native and Tribe. Ms. Mad About Music is here. Hello, Ms. Mad About Music. She says, good Sunday afternoon, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. I got Trust in My Destiny here. How are you doing, Trust in My Destiny? My hero has come in, black but not bitter. Black but not bitter, has been everywhere, seen everything, and knows everyone. I'm trying to get to that status myself. Miss HLS says, I'm driving. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday to you, Miss HLS. How are you? Very Cherry is here. Hello, Very Cherry. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being with the tribe today. I got 50 Creole, 50 Californian with flames in the chat. Diva Ray is here. I got Facts to Feathers here. Can't forget about Butterfly 23. How are you doing, Butterfly 23? Myretta, my sister, how are you? How's everything going over there on your end? Justin's mom is here, and she says, hello, tribers. Hello, hello, hello. I got Virgo Cali. It wouldn't be a party without Virgo Cali in here. Ms. Nisi has joined us today and says, hello, everyone. So glad to see you, Ms. Nisi. And of course, Make It Rain NYC, Florida says, good morning, Native. I received my candle and it's fire. Love it. So glad that you got that. So glad that you love the candle. Make It Rain has visited the Native Tribe shop and she has ordered a Native Tribe candle. And as you can see by her comment, she loves it. So feel free to go by nativetribeshop.com and check out what I got. I got a lot of stuff. I got hoodies, I got t-shirts, I got candles, obviously, and I got a wide range of products. Another way to support the channel. Let me tell y'all, 2025, we trying to take this Native Tribe thing, Native Tribe Urban Media, Native Tribe Films. We're trying to take it to another level, and I can't do it without you. Honestly, cannot do it on my own. Can't do it without you. Would not be here right now on this Sunday without you. And I'm talking to you. Wouldn't be here without you. So 2025, we're trying to take it to a whole other level. And we gonna get it done. And I'm gonna bring my tribe with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Make It Rain says I casted my vote already. You go, girl. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Soul Power is here and says, hi, tribe, hi, native. I have a great Sunday. We are going to do just that. We're going to listen to some foolishness today. We're going to talk about it. We're going to laugh about it. And then we're going to go on about our Sunday. How about that? That's a deal? Sound like a deal. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says, hey, native. TB is here and says, hey, everyone. I got For Grace here. She says, hey, y'all. Tracy says, good afternoon, Native. Good afternoon, Tracy. How are you doing today? I got Soundcheck Annette, and she has flames in the chat. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I got GC in here, and GC says, good afternoon, Native and Tribe. How are you doing, GC? Obsessed with the Mess is here and says, good morning, Native and Tribe. How are you? 504 says, why? What's happening with your 504? Appreciate you coming through on this Sunday afternoon. We're going to get into some foolishness with Nesto and Sonia today. Where our Strawberry Sunday is going to be some Nesto and Sonia foolishness that Shay, our good friend over at Phone Calls from Prison, has dropped on us a couple days ago. We're going to go over that. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to see how dumb these people are. I got Jet Black Straight is here and says, happy Sunday, Native and Tribe. How are you? Ah, man, my brother from another mother, one leg off is here. One leg off with the power fist in the air. What's going on, my brother? Hope everything is going well on your end. Oh, wow. I got Pecan Tan 0726 DMV. Where you been, Pecan Tan? You good? Good to see you. Good to see you. My Reddit says, so Native as your sister, how am I not on the favorite list? Asking for a friend. You're always on the favorite list. My Reddit, I don't know what you're talking about. You're always. Make It Rain NYC, Florida. I'm waiting on my hoodie now. The hoodie should be arriving to you soon. I got my hoodie the other day. So So it should be there soon. They came out great, by the way. Came out great. Our Vibe says, "Hi Tribe, hi Smokey." Smokey is actually not asleep right now. I think Smokey is eating some food, which I'm kind of surprised that Smokey's not asleep, but I don't really understand her sleep pattern at all. So, it's fine. April B says, "Good afternoon, Native and Tribe. Happy Sunday. How you doing, April B? How's everything going? Everything good with you over there where you are continuously evolving?" Says, "Hello. How are you continuously evolving?" I love that name because shouldn't we all be continuously evolving? I mean, that's just the way that it should be. Obsessed with the mess says Smokey might be my spirit animal. Yeah, Smokey. If you if you like to eat and sleep, then look, you got the right one because that's what she do. She eats and she sleeps, and every now and then I rub her belly because she's cute. All right. I think we have addressed all of the housekeeping issues at this time, I believe. What is everybody eating on this Sunday? I have some I went to Publix yesterday and had them steam some catfish. And I will tell you that it is absolutely delicious. And so I will probably eat the rest of that. What are you all what are you all having for your Sunday dinner today? I'm super curious. Say Jay says, "Hey y'all, I thought you was talking about Boney." No, we're not. Talking about my cat. Cats cats are supposed to sleep that much. Human beings not so much, but she does her thing. Um 504, you are not invisible. You are so visible. We love you to be here. We love your presence. So you're not invisible. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sheila M says, "Good afternoon," and is having corned beef. Wow. I don't think I've ever had corned beef. I don't think so. It must be good. It seems very popular in the South. I don't know. I'm from the South, lived here my whole life, never had corned beef. So I hope you enjoy your corned beef. Dimples Wumple says, "Macaroni and cheese, barbecue chicken, and yams." Dimples Wumples. Don't tempt me to come out there. Don't tempt me to come out there, Dimples Wumples, because that sounds amazing. Vicky Not Vicky says, "Black eyed peas, smoked neck bones, cornbread, and oven barbecue chicken." Why y'all out? Why are y'all out fooding me? Why y'all are out fooding me? Uh, Make It Rain says, "Unfortunately, I can't eat today. I'm prepping for my colonoscopy tomorrow." Well, good. Sending you good fortune for that. Praying for you. Hope everything turns out well with that. And once it's over with, you still got a little ways to go before you can eat real food. But once you get to that first real food meal, you'll be very, very, very pleased with whatever you eat. I guarantee that. So, but I'm wishing you well on your procedure and hope everything goes well for you. Erie Vibe says rice and kidney beans stew, or maybe okra stew. Man, I love okra stew. God, I love y'all. Y'all got some good food going on. Y'all got some good food going on, man. Let's see where did J's comment go. J says, "My little cousin from 504. Hey, Miss Missy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, wait, is this Delicate Dale? Hey, Delicate Dale. Delicate Dale says, "Hey, Native and everyone." Peppermint Patty says, "Smothered turkey wings, cabbage, mac and cheese, banana pudding." There's a mac and cheese thing going on today with folks. I love it. Penny Proud says, "Beef roast, mac and cheese, and collards." Is it macaroni and cheese day, y'all? Did I miss something? Did I miss macaroni and cheese day? Because everybody's having some macaroni and cheese. What is going on with that? 504 say, "Y'all must have some stamps." I'm thinking the same thing. 504, what the hell? Miss Mad About Music said, "All y'all with mac and cheese, can you send some my way? I want some too." Shoot. Cupcake says she's having mashed potatoes, liver with onion, gravy, and turnip greens. This is the first meal I don't agree with. I do not agree with this liver and onions. I don't know how you can do it. It's some people. There's never anybody that thinks liver is okay. You either hate liver or you love liver. this, no, I can't do it. I'm on the hate side. But Cupcake, I hope you enjoy that meal because obviously you love them. So yes. Black but not bitter says last year I left my colonoscopy and went straight to Waffle House. Really? Was you supposed to do that? I don't know. I didn't think you were supposed to do that. I don't know. You don't play by nobody rules, black but not bitter. So I don't know. I don't know. Miss Mad About Music says baked chicken thigh, rice, and broccoli. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. And oh, whoa. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says I haven't decided on anything. It's going on 2 o'clock. You got to figure something out soon, don't you? Hey, Rainbow, thank you so much for coming in. One leg off, of course. I smoked a 12-hour pork shoulder yesterday with homemade coleslaw and oyster po' boy. Why are you trying to show out? One leg off. Why are you trying to show off? I don't understand. You ain't got to stunt for us. You ain't got to stunt for us, one leg off. That's all I'm saying. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. Eerie Vibe says, I found the best recipe for smothered turkey wings right here on YouTube. It always says, yeah, YouTube does have some good recipes. They really do. They really, really do. Jackson Tabasco says, I'm eating Greek and Lebanese food. Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. Ms. Mad About Music says, love liver and onions. Yum. Miss Boogie Down is here. We can officially start the party because Miss Boogie Down has made it in. How are you doing today? We're talking about right now. What's everybody eating for Sunday dinner? 50 Creole, 50 California is having blackened salmon, spinach, and baked sweet potato. That sounds good. Y'all making me rethink my choices today. Like, for real. Jay Simone says, my mom made mac and cheese. What is it about mac and cheese? I only make it on Sunday on special occasions because it's good, but not great for you. That's very true, Jay Simone. But it seems like everybody today is on some macaroni and cheese. PW says I'm eating breakfast food. Okay, all right. PW's getting ready for the Nesto portion of the day. 504 said I'm still on cloud 9 from the Hot Boys reunion. Y'all, Lil Wayne put on for the cut last night, and they gave him the key to the city. It doesn't open shit but potholes, but still, yeah. Okay, I can see that. Lil Wayne been doing it for a minute. Sure. Why not? Eerie Vibes wants me to kick one leg off out the tribe. Well, we might suspend him for all this damn stunting that he doing today. He might get suspended. I don't want to kick him all the way out because that is my brother from another mother. But I'm just saying, I don't have. Let me tell you, my analytics say I have 96 point something women as my subscribers. Right? If I kick one leg off, okay. It throws it all. I got to keep all the brothers I can because I ain't got that many. So we might suspend them because all this stunting ain't necessary. You know what I'm saying? All this it ain't necessary. But I don't want to kick him out. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand why he got a stunt on everybody talking about a whole pork shoulder and oyster po' boys. Sir, stop it, sir. Secret Be Sweet says, good afternoon, y'all. Hey, Secret Be Sweet. Vic to the Veil is here and says, I'm making lasagna. Okay, all right. That sounds amazing. I haven't had lasagna in a while. Make Cream 12 says, hey, Native, I was really hungry. I mean, bake and fried chicken. You baked and fried chicken? Damn. Squash and green beans and yellow rice. Okay, Mocha Cream. Man. Are any of y'all in the Atlanta area? I need to visit somebody's house today. Oh my goodness. All right. No LeBron, I'm hungry too. Lord of mercy. All right. Well, thank you all for coming in today. I am going to review a call. Now, I'm pretty sure you all have heard this call review by some other folks because it just came out the other day. And normally I wouldn't, but I really have not heard this call because between working and like the Stationhead stuff, which by the way, if you all are not making it over to Stationhead when we break out into our Stationhead parties, Lord have mercy, you just don't know what you're missing. We Gets Down. It is a platform outside of YouTube, so there are no copyright restrictions. We can play music. We can say what we want to say. We ain't got to say grape. And we ain't got to say unalived. We can say whatever we want to over on Stationhead. So when you see me pop up on the community wall with that link, come on over to Stationhead. We have a good time. We put gifts in the chat. We do our virtual dances and we play some really good music. The music is not copyright forbidden. We can play whatever we want to play. On Wednesday, we got down with some funk tracks. On Friday, we just had we did groups, the best groups in R&B, and we played some of that music. It was a couple hours of just playing music. Everybody had a good time. So stationhead.com/native tribe if you want to go over there and follow me over there. But we have a good time over there. And I think everybody that's in the chat that's been over there can agree we have a really good time. So in between the Stationhead stuff, in between just getting ready for election night and all this other stuff that me and V are doing, I haven't had a chance to listen to what Shaden put out a couple days ago. So I said, let me listen to it with my family. I want to listen to it with y'all. So let me get this pulled up. And I don't really know what to expect. I have no idea what exactly is going on with this. But I do know that these idiots never seem to disappoint. Let me see if I can find it here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I just needed to refresh, and now it's there. All right. All right, y'all. And fried catfish. See, my catfish is steamed. I call myself being healthy. And a salad. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. My Reddit says Stationhead is everything. It really is. I love it. I love it. 504 says I love Stationhead. Got to start posting more. Come on over to the party since you already got it. Yes, Black but not bitter. We got Sweater Steve is our ambassador. And if you haven't been over there, Sweater Steve is our ambassador. I can't really describe Sweater Steve, but I'll just say that he dances to everything. He is yes. Mocha Cream says I have to pay for premium Spotify. I think you can get it for free for a couple months at least. I'm still trying to understand the ins and outs on how it works, but Black but not bitter says yeah, it can work with Apple Music from what I understand. So if you have Apple Music, I think it'll still work. Yeah. Jennifer says hello. Jennifer, how are you? All right, y'all. Y'all ready to get into this call? Let's get into this call. Let's see what these dummies are talking about. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Chain says, I love our Stationhead parties. The Stationhead parties are all of that. I'm telling you, we have a good time. But let's get into this call, y'all. Let's see what these dummies are talking about today.
My biggest thing is talking to your attorney and putting some stuff in his head and make him do what they need to do.
Well, maybe you need to try to call him some kind of way today, because
I'm going to call him today.
You did?
No, I am going to call him today.
Yeah, because all that other stuff got to be put to the side. Right now, I'm going on 2 years right now. I'm going on 2 years.
He's so silly. You don't have to cut near the 2 year mark, but I get you. I get you. Yeah, I know. And you get restless and then you get annoyed and your anxiety kick in. And
Look, I know we only a few seconds in, y'all, but what the hell are they talking about? Okay, I don't know if maybe I'm still sleepy or if they're just what are they talking about right now? I don't know. And normally I can follow these pretty well, but I don't know what the hell they talking about. Jennifer says I hate her voice. I do too. And right now I really hate it because I don't know. I have no idea what they're talking about. I really don't. Yeah, yeah. Okay, all right. 50 Creole, 50 California says he sounds so defeated. A lady 747, how are you doing today? Says somebody said this was her sexy goat voice. Can somebody tell me what's sexy about this? I mean, I'm a grown man. I ain't figured out. I ain't figured out what's sexy about this. Victor DeVille says she's been rude to the attorney and a bugaboo, and now they expect the attorney to be pieced over something. Yeah, she's a bugaboo. Isn't that funny how two bugaboos found each other? Isn't that funny how that works? Because they both are bugaboos. I couldn't imagine being a lawyer and having to deal with her, giving her instructions and advice and everything, and you trying to do your job. That would be annoying as hell. Maretta says in jail giving orders. Yeah, make it rain. This zesty little weirdo dude. Yes. All the masculine energy. All the masculine energy. Nesto Shuffle Walker Shane says it's dumbness at its finest, and it gets triggering when Sonia go too far left. Right. You are absolutely correct. All right. GC says it's a goat voice. It is. Jennifer says sexy goat. It's very unsexy. Get a throat lozenge or some hot tea or water. Hell yeah. Okay. Let me try this again. We just started. Okay, So I'm gonna try this again. Before I do, I want to thank April B for the super sticker. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and at the same time supporting me. I do thank you so much for that. Okay. All right. Let's try it again. Well, she didn't want my patience out within the first minute of this call. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, he made me feel.
You're gonna go through everything almost damn near every day. You're going through it. You shouldn't be there at all.
I felt good when he came. I felt good for that moment. Yes, I did. Because I was down, all type of shit was going through.
The moment has passed. And now you're going back.
What'd you say?
I said the moment has passed, and now you're going back.
Yeah, because it's getting close. Because he said if they don't if you don't feel like they're gonna represent you right, let him know. So
that was nice of him to say that.
Yeah, it was.
Because he had to say shit. He could have just stayed in the lane of, well, I'm only here for this.
Yeah, that was what he said. He said if I got to step on in and go all the way with it, fuck it. He said it just like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. So my mind is, he got to go get that. He got to go get that property, and he'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So,
you got to work for it, and then you can be good. That's how I look at it. I don't want to give it to you at first.
That's a lot of work.
I know what you're saying. That's fine.
I got it.
But it's fair to get. Because your freedom is more important than anything.
Right, but that's guaranteed, though. That's guaranteed you're going to get yours. Everybody going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, he knows the case. He's familiar with going on. But right now, I don't even feel safe right now with that. To me, that's like a 5-minute drill. Yes, no, get out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. That's exactly what it is. I mean,
mm-hmm.
you can look how long, but one thing he said that good judge, but judge gonna see if it makes sense. If the case sound like it's solid, then they're gonna give you a high bond. If it sound like it's weak, she gonna give you a low bond. That's exactly what he said. If it sound weak, you're gonna get you a low bond. If it gets sound heavy, you're gonna get a higher bond. That's exactly what he said. That's fair. That's our fairness. She ain't like.
So if Nesto is looking at like how many millions of dollars in bond, it sounds like they got a pretty solid case. Like Nesto is not saying anything that's supporting his innocence right now because his bond is high as hell. His bond is like, is it going on 2 million or is it over 2 million? I know it's over 1 million. So if he just said that if the case is weak, they're gonna give you a low bond. But if the case is solid, they're gonna give you a high bond. Nesto, which one you got? It sounds like you got a high one. I'm just saying, does it make sense that you are innocent if you got I'm just trying to. I'm following his logic. You see what I'm saying? Like this is what he just said. So I don't understand. Y'all let me hear a little bit more. Maybe it'll make sense.
The other lady, she gonna sit down and read the warrant and everything. Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was thinking while you was talking.
Damn, that's the first time in a long time that you let me have a whole 3-second segment.
All right, yeah.
Ain't that some shit? He said this the first time he thought she hung up because he was actually allowed to talk. He was actually he actually was allowed to say stuff. And so he had to check to make sure that she was still there. Sonia, you talk too much. You never shut up, is what he just said. I'm your girlfriend talk too much, Nesto. She just do. She talk too much. Muffin 218 says he doesn't have logic. No, he really doesn't. DC Lively says 3-second segment. Exactly. I mean, imagine that you can't get no words out. So when somebody lets you talk for 3 seconds, that you feel like, hello, are you there? Are you there? Hello. Miss Bad About Music says, what the hell is she doing? Sleeping? I guess she is. I mean, if she allowed him to talk. 504 says she was wiping male cake batter off her face. Male cake batter. I'm learning so much, 504, about male cake batter. And she was wiping it off. Okay. All right. Okay. DC Lively says she talks too much and knows nothing. She knows absolutely nothing. Muffin 218 said, yep, he told her it was one of the two things wrong with her. Right. He did. He was like, you don't let nobody talk. And he was really talking about, when he said nobody, he was talking about himself as nobody. Yes. Wow. So let's listen to this one's gonna be good. I haven't heard this, y'all. This is gonna be good.
Your ass don't feel to sleep. Your ass don't feel asleep on my ass over there.
No, I'm not sleepy. My hair hurt a little bit, but I'm not.
Oh
sleepy.
shit, we don't need that happening right now. Damn, we don't need that.
No, that's fine. I have nothing to do today. So if I get a headache today, it's fine. No, that's fine. I was just really thinking about while she was talking. I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said that. So if it sound weak.
Oh, forget you. I always cut you off. Shut up. Go ahead, though.
But that's what the warrant sound weak. But that I'm gonna do something to you. That shit is that's some crazy. That's like violence to me. You know what I'm saying?
All that don't hold no goddamn water because you you about to be 60 in a very short time, and you don't have any type of violent history or violent conviction. So it don't even make sense to sit there and say.
Hold on. I do have one, Becky.
The aggravated robbery or armed robbery?
Yeah, it is violence.
That's violence too, because you were armed, but that's not violence to say, did you whoop somebody's ass?
No, I ain't got none of that. No, I don't have nothing.
No, it just means you robbed somebody with a weapon. That's all that means.
Right.
Be aggravated and armed, and then on top of it's violent in a sense, but it's not violent. That's all.
It's violent, y'all. It's violent. It's violent. You know what else is violent? The back of this man's head in this damn picture. That's violence. You see this man kitchen? Look at the back of Nesto's head in this picture. That's violence right there. Them cuckabirds in the back of his head. That's violence right there. I'm looking at violence in the back of his head. So he that by itself could have got him a charge. That little violent cuckabird outbreak in the back of his head in this picture. But Sonia is wrong. And I've never really seen anybody be as wrong as she is on everything she says. Like she is like it's almost like she does it on purpose. Nobody could be this struggle brain or this dumb or this just like, I mean, it's not possible, is it? Like, I mean, I have a hard time with how dumb she is. Yes, I do hear it. I'm obsessed with dumbness. I do hear it. DC Loudly says, dang, she's stupid with a capital S. Right. Think about what she just said. Let's talk about what she just said. Right. Muffin 218 is right in front of our face. Look at this man's hair. He is supposed to be a barber, y'all. Look at his hair in this picture. That is violence going on in the back, Muffin 218. It's violent back there. Anyway, think about what she said, that if you go out with a pow, okay, and you stick it in somebody's face and you say, give me all of your money. According to her, it's not violent because you didn't beat them up. I'm sorry, what? What was the intention of having the pow? I'm just saying. So, Make It Rain, thank you. Make It Rain says, what a dumbass. Armed robbery is peaceful and not violent. She sounds like Trump. Exactly. So I'm just trying to understand how she comes up with this stuff, you know? Southside Chi-Town says, native is the fireplace on 504 is on the way. Yes, the furnace is turned all the way up. It is getting colder. So yes, let me know if we need to walk her to the furnace. Because sometimes 504 can, say some things that aren't really appropriate. And so we just gotta, let her warm up over there. But a lady 740 says, native right, that hair ain't civil. No, that is some violent offenses going on in that kitchen back there. But anyway, think about what she's saying, y'all. She's saying that if you go out with a weapon and you put it in somebody's face and tell them to give them, that's not a because you didn't physically assault them, that it's not violence. So she doesn't understand the definition of violence under the law. So I just don't understand how she has a right. Like, she doesn't do any research. She doesn't try to see if she's right, or she doesn't try to like look at the way that the law defines anything. It's the way she defines it in her head. And we all know that her head is not in the best condition. So I don't know. It's just crazy. I'm free to be me. How are you doing today? Hello. 504 says I like to be toasted. Well, 504. Noli, your girl 504 says, how many people have to be unalive by a bluff? Exactly. I just think she is so stupid, and had the nerve to sit up in front of him and talk about me, okay, and say that some dude was on a live talking about she's not very smart. Well, Sonia, you're not very smart. So tell me where I lied at. Tell me where I did any kind of slander. Just what you just said proves my point. Okay? You're stupid. You're a very stupid individual. You don't have to be. It's a choice. You are making a choice to be this stupid, just like Nesto made a choice to have all them kookaburras in that kitchen back there. But that's another story for another time. Let's listen to some more, y'all.
It just means you robbed somebody with force. And force could be a weapon, that you brought a weapon to the party. And that doesn't necessarily mean violence, because you could have had it, but you didn't use it. Now, if somebody was injured behind it, hospitalized or murdered, then you could say, yes, a violent offender.
Yeah, you know what? Because that's not on the 7 deadly sins. No, it's not. It's just not.
I'm trying to tell you.
What'd you say?
I said, I'm trying to tell you.
Wait, what? Okay, so now these legal brains have come up with the idea that if it's not on the 7 deadly sins, that it's okay. First of all, robbery. So if I have something and I take what you have and I already have something, kind of gluttony, isn't it? I mean, that's gluttonous. That's a gluttonous behavior, to take something from somebody else. You're not borrowing it. You're not asking for it. You're taking it. So I think it will be considered gluttony. But either way, the U.S. Law codes do not incorporate 7 deadly sins. So I hope you ain't sit up there and try to tell Sean Too Tight Hoover to some kind of way incorporate the 7 deadly sins into your defense. That's dope. Is that what we doing? That's what we doing. Okay, all right. You're a little touched, bruh. You're a little touched. Muffin 218 says forced. Right. 504 says he has little cocoons on his neck. Oh man, yeah. Exactly, obsessed with them. That's greed. So you can say gluttony, you can say greed, but basically you're taking something that doesn't belong to you, and it's not any kind of need. You're taking something, you're stealing something from somebody, right? And he says it's not one of the 7 deadly sins. Wow. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, I warned you, Native, it was dumbness at its finest. I had no idea we were going this level. I had no idea. Nia says, unlicensed barber, correct? That is correct. He owned a barbershop but did not have a license to cut hair. Yes, that is correct. Noli Girl 504 says, in some states you can get more time for armed robbery than you will for unaliving someone. True. That is very true. That is very true. Leo Lady 251 says, I think it's a commandment that says something like thou shalt not steal. Correct me if I'm wrong. You are correct, Leo Lady, but he's referring to the 7 deadly sins and not the 10 commandments. But in both, they both kind of like overlap each other in like you're not supposed to take things from people that whether it be someone else's wife or whether it be someone else's possessions. You can't just say I'm gonna follow the 10 commandments or the 7 deadly sins and it's gonna some kind of way be a defense for me in what I'm doing over here in court. That's absolutely stupid. I mean, that's just dumb. D-Dub says Georgia has a list of 7 deadly sins, violent felonies, and armed robbery. IS is on the list. Really? Really? Jennifer says, I think 7 sins does apply to felony law in Georgia. Okay, well, he definitely has violated them. Several of them, I would think. Mimi says they justify their bad crap by any means necessary. That is very true. That is very true. Oh boy. PW says he's not talking about the Bible. Okay. Well, let me listen a little bit further because either way, I don't think that it's a defense. This call is from July 29th of 2023. They've had several hearings and several motions have been filed. So I'm going to say that whatever it was or whatever it is, it didn't work because this is now November. We about to go into 2025, y'all. Would y'all agree with me that whatever he talking about didn't work? I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Did you have a co-defendant in that one?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
So no, I mean, just because it was aggravated when you brought a weapon, I mean, you didn't use it. You could have used it, but you didn't use it. So in that case, it's a bluff. When a person actually uses the weapon, then they're a violent offender.
What? Wait, so oh Lord, why y'all ain't telling? Look, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. I know you said it was stupid. I was not prepared for this level. Okay, we got to talk this out, fam. But before we do, Delicate Dale, thank you so much for the super chat. Says off subject, use this for whatever you need to prepare to make me first. Got you covered, Delicate Dale. We will talk about that later. Thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all look hilarious to me. Anyway, let's talk about it. So if I go out, according to Sonia, the law nerd, I'm sorry, Lexi, the law nerd, but there's another law nerd in the house, and her name is Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. According to the Zesty Dude, you can go out and get a weapon with the intention of taking someone, intimidating somebody to give up their possessions, okay? According to her, you can go get a weapon. You can go out to your local weapon store and you can buy one, and here I go. And I go out and I say, hey, you, hey, come over here. Yeah, see, yeah, give me your stuff. See, you get me, I'm robbing you. You get me, and I can point that weapon at somebody, and they give me their stuff. When I get arrested, I can say, well, I was just bluffing with that weapon that I bought and stuck in that person's face. I was bluffing. I wasn't actually going to do it. And according to Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III, the law nerd, that means that I'm not a violent offender. When I was threatening violence, not bluffing, I was threatening violence. So I say, if you move, if you reach for something, if you reach for your cell phone, I'm going to unalive you. Okay? The person that I'm pointing said weapon to doesn't know that it's a bluff. So it's more of a threat than a bluff, because that person on the other end takes it as a threat. So they give up their possessions. So according to Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III, the law nerd, sorry, Lexi, I'm just borrowing your name for a quick second. Okay. According to her, I'm not a violent person because I didn't actually follow through on my threat. Does that sound right to y'all? Does that sound right to y'all? Legacy Moon True Crime and Mystery says a bluff. What the yeah, I'm with you. I don't understand that at all. Deanne says he confessed to the law on a video call. D-Dub, giving us some clarity, says Georgia law classifies certain crimes as serious violent felonies, often called the 7 deadly sins. Okay, unaliving, kidnapping, armed robbery, graves. Okay, well, yeah. I see one of these in this list that he did. Actually, I see a couple of them. Yeah. So I don't know, when he says that, I don't know why he's saying that. If this is what he's referring to. So that's interesting. Ms. Mad About Music says the stupid part, hello, this whole call. The stupid part is that he is sitting there eating up everything she says. Both are stupid and ignorant. Right. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't. Mimi said, you mean the law turd. Yeah, she is kind of the law turd. Yes, that's accurate. It's very accurate. I just don't understand her logic in some of this stuff. It's almost like she's never been a victim of anything. And we know that she's been a victim of something, right? We know about the incident. We've seen the police, not the police report, but the newspaper report of what happened to her in Ohio. She talks as though crime has never happened to her, like she's never been on the victim end. And she's such an advocate for Nesto and such an advocate for people who have done terrible things to people. And, and she is. I lose words. I do. 504, thank you so much for the super chat, says Spider-Man's web kept the 12 disciples together. Right, exactly. I just let's listen to some more, y'all. I'm blown away by the ignorance that I've heard so far in the first 5 minutes. Let's go a little bit further.
But you could bring a weapon as a bluff. It could have been empty.
You know what's ugly?
Even if you bring a fake gun, they charge you with using a gun, and it could have been a rubber fucking gun. So.
Because I saw a dude here talking about he was just playing, and they were charged with armed robbery.
Yeah, they charge you with a real gun. People don't know that, but that's true. And they should. It should be intimidation, but it damn sure shouldn't be what you would get when you use a real weapon. It should be a difference in charge, but damn sure shouldn't be, a gun charge.
So
because it's fake.
Okay, We're gonna switch it over. So tell me.
It's bringing my mind all out to them. Hibernation from my fucking law days from when I used to do criminal law.
Hey.
I'm sorry, what? Like, she's saying stuff in passing that that I'm having a hard time ignoring. When she used to do what? When she used to do criminal law, what does that mean, y'all? Y'all gonna have to help me today. I can tell right now I'm struggling in this call. I'm struggling, y'all. I'm struggling so hard. Can anybody in the chat, when she says, I used to do criminal law, help me out, y'all? Because y'all smarter than me. So, this woman ain't never had a job or a career before. When she says, when she used to do criminal law, because that is what she said. She said, I used to do criminal law. Okay. Anybody help me out, please? Please. I got natives. I got Nesto's Shackles Shuffle Walk of Shame says native she meant when she was doing the criminal lawyers. Oh. Okay. All right. Make It Rain says when she was doing the criminal. Okay, so we're talking about her having sex with a lawyer when I used to do criminal law. Okay, all right, okay. In that context, it kind of makes sense. Soul Power, this is exactly my question. What did she do to the criminal law? What did she do? Okay, all right. Black but I better says do in the biblical sense. Okay, all right. Thank y'all. Y'all really helped me out because I'm not okay. So she used to do criminal law. Okay, all right. Rhea's son says she meant she used to do a criminal lawyer, allegedly. Okay. All right. Because I know she's not trying to say she was a lawyer when she says when I used to do criminal law. Sonia, I don't know if you've made your way over here and you're in the clouds. Can you clarify? Can you just drop down out of the clouds and clarify what the hell you meant? Because me and you both know you ain't never been a lawyer. You ain't never been a law clerk. You ain't never been a paralegal. So when you say I used to do criminal law, I mean, we're all speculating over here, right? We're all speculating. We don't know, what you're talking about exactly, but can you help? Can you help us? Can you help us? Okay. Soul Power says she meant do criminal acts. Is that what you meant, Sonia? Used to do criminal acts, and that's what you meant when you used to do criminal law. That's a really weird way to phrase that, though. Why are you saying it that way? Oh, okay. Mimi says she meant she used to eat coleslaw, not criminal law. It was coleslaw. Okay, you were kind of confused, Sonia. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Basically, we have a consensus on this. Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mystery says she used to do criminals. Okay. All right. Shirley's divorce finally says when you used to do criminal law, just tell us when and what the hell did you do? Answer the phone or on your knees under the desk. Sonia, we're really confused by this. And we're asking questions. We're not really accusing you of anything. We kind of are. But we're not meaning to. Okay. We're just confused because you've never had a job before. You worked in the quote unquote back offices of a strip club. You don't have a resume. You don't have retirement. You live off of SSI. And allegedly, you got a PPP loan that we don't know could be questionable or whatever. Okay. So we're trying to figure out where does the I used to do criminal law fit in? And my chat, the tribe, we just want to know. We just want to know. Minding my business, being nosy says silly side here misspoke. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm just that threw me off because son, you've never had a real career before. So okay. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stop it so soon, y'all. Let's get through this. We're gonna get through this.
Everything's coming forward. I'm like, it's been dormant.
Oh, okay, that's good. It's coming back to you. I told your ass ain't.
I mean, I love criminal law. That was the favorite.
You ain't your ass ain't I try to tell you that. You know what? You do your makeup better than the ones who be doing them tattoo eyebrows and all that old shit. That should be looking fake and shit. Yes, shit. Natural as a motherfucker. You get your colors right and everything. I'm gonna tell you that. Never told you that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You don't really wear a lot of makeup, but the little that I put on, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're holding it. You're holding together. You're holding together now. Only picture I didn't like is the one you sent me. Your son had took her. You had that ugly frown on your face. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, one of them frowns.
What face? What picture is this? What am I wearing?
That ugly ass curtain dress. I hate that. That curtain dress. That one with them ruffle shits.
Oh, the white and the gray?
Yeah, man, I don't like that shit on you right now. That
Okay,
right there.
first of all, my son didn't take it. I took the picture because I have it on the timer.
You told me he took it.
No, he didn't take that. He took the one with the plaid shirt and jeans on. He took those.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. But the other one, the one that you, I didn't lay it out.
Yeah, he didn't take that one. I took that one. I took all the ones, but he took those. The one with the plaid shirt. When I went to visit you, he took those because I was at his house afterwards. He took those pictures.
Okay, because you look like that. I'm gonna go meet your mama right now. Damn, your mama got a
he said curtain dress. I'm sitting here like, what curtain dress? Oh yeah, the parachute pants dress.
Oh, no, they ain't pants. I don't know what them shits is.
No, that's what the fabric is of they mock them after the parachute pants and they call them a parachute skirt.
Oh.
Ladies, hear me out. And I think my brother One Leg Off will agree. Never let a Negro that wear the same thing every day. Nesto get up and wear the same thing every day. Okay. Nesto don't even have a closet, y'all. Nesto get up and wear the same orange jumpsuit every day. Okay. All right. Never let a Negro that wear the same thing every day say anything about anything you put on. I'm just, like, I know we all grown, and I know that we've all, that sometimes, sage advice, can be accepted or not, okay? But I'm just going to say this right here. All of my beautiful sisters that's in this chat right now, do not let a Negro that wear the same thing every day call your clothes ugly. Okay? Can we touch and agree that ain't a good look? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't care what she had on in the picture. Okay? I don't care what was in the picture. Bruh, you wear the same clothes daily. I think they might give you a new one and wash the old one maybe once a week. But you wear the same clothes every day. I'm just saying. Victor DeVille says Nesto doesn't wear the same thing daily. Native, remember, son, you spent big bucks on that church court outfit. And then sometimes only wears one undershirt under the jumpsuit. Victor DeVille, he wore that to court and he wasn't even supposed to. You are only supposed to wear suits till your trial. So that suit, he don't walk around the jail in that suit. When he on them prison calls, on them prison visits, he ain't got no suit on. This man wear the same clothes every day. He wear the same orange jumpsuit that say Cobb County on the back every day. Okay? Never let anybody that ain't got no wardrobe talk about yours. That's just a little bit of sage advice. Let's move on.
Remember parachute pants back in the 80s?
I remember them shits that y'all.
Yeah, they brought them back.
And all that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, brought them back. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
They brought them back while you talking mad shit. I also kind of punch in the mouth.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You got some weight behind your punch,
Mm-hmm.
I know your character with that brain you got, so I'm kind of scared of you now.
Thank you. But you get all in the mouth.
Yeah, I'm scared of you right now.
Bless you and your nice lips. You got some nice lips.
Oh, okay. You got nice lips too. You got some woo lips. You got some come on. You got some come on lips, girl. Yeah, you know what you got. Yeah.
The hell is woo lips? I'm so sick of this dude making up shit. What is woo lips? What is woo lips? Is that Jeffrey Osborne and your woo? Is that what that is? And your woo. Is that what he talking about? What is woo lips? Now, Nesto ain't finna make me feel like I'm crazy, okay? I'm a grown man just like he a grown man. I ain't never heard of nobody having no woo lips. What is woo lips, y'all? I don't know why this call is bothering. We ain't even 10 minutes in, y'all, and I'm already aggravated. What is woo? You got them woo lips. And she ain't even say, what's woo lips? She went along with it like woo lips is actually a thing. It's not. What is woo lips, y'all? Help me with what woo lips is. I done seen Sonia lips. I ain't say woo when I seen them. What is woo? Why is he talking like this, y'all? Oh man, let me see. Do I have an answer in here? I do have an answer, and it's from Miss Boogie Down. Miss Boogie Down knows a lot of things, so she's helping me out with this. Miss Boogie Down says that's code for dick lips. Okay, all right, that's what woo lips is. Okay, all right. Black but not bitter says Mike check lips. Okay, I understand where you all are coming from now. Okay, all right, I understand. All right, okay, all right, okay. Thank you so much to Ray of Sun for becoming a member. Thank you for joining the tribe. I do appreciate you so much. Your presence is my present. Thank you for supporting the platform. When you come in, if you're going to put your feet up, just take your shoes off. That's all I ask. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Ray of Sun. Welcome to the tribe. Everybody, welcome Ray of Sun to the tribe. GC says a zesty little dude. Yeah, I don't understand what is going on in this call. Miss Farmer says, native perplexed regarding the woo lip. I don't get what is a woo. Why is he allowed just to make up stuff? I don't get it. Woo lips or lips that woo. Okay, all right. I see the eggplant there. Okay, all right. A lady 747 says, I concur. Soaking in yuck lips. Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Like I said, I'm in here with a chat full of beautiful women that are very intelligent, very outspoken. Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all this: if a man told you, okay, incarcerated or not, if a man told you, "Hey, girl, you got them woo lips," you got them woo lips, and that's how he said it, them woo lips. How would y'all take that? I'm just wondering from a woman's perspective. How would you take a man saying you had some woo lips? I'm just okay. All right. I'm just trying to understand. It's not a compliment that I would give somebody. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's Linda Gibbs is in here. Linda Gibbs, another example of outspoken and just, intelligent conversation. I'm going to ask you specifically, Linda Gibbs, if a man said to you, girl, you got them woo lips, what would your response be? Just wondering. Just wondering. Mimi says he would then have swollen lips. Okay. All right. Okay. Myretta said, not speaking to that man again. Okay. All right. Miss Boogie Down said, I'm catching an assault charge, and my daddy was a police officer. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. Here we go. Psycho Bunny has echoed what I've said. Sonia isn't a woman. She is a zesty little dude. I just don't. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's move on a little bit further. They just keep saying dumb shit, y'all. I can't help it. I'm sorry. They just keep saying dumb. Okay, let's try it again. All right, here we go. Whew.
You good? You're all right. You're all right with me.
You know what to do come Monday, so you'll be okay. You do continuance. That's all. I wish I would have had time to send it to you.
You said what? You said what now?
But you just ask for a continuance. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
That's all. That's all you do is ask for a continuance. You do not want to be heard. You just ask for a continuance.
Okay.
That's all you do. They cannot make you go forward with the hearing. You ask for a continuance. We are not prepared. And I've had no meetings I have had no meetings with counsel on this matter. I need a continuance. We do not go forward. And that's what you do.
Okay.
You go in. Don't not go to court. You go to court and ask for the continuance. Don't stand in the back. I'm thinking what they'll say is, he refused to come out and we're going to waive it. You don't want that. You go in.
I know that. Yeah, I know.
You go in, and whoever it is that is standing by you, tell them to ask for a continuance. There's no way we're going forward, and you had no type of conversation with me about this case. There's nothing on record. I have no written statement of record on this matter. You do not know enough information to represent me properly.
Yeah, I got that part. I already. I'm on all that.
Okay. So,
yeah, I'm all that. Because I don't have nothing going on. I don't know I ain't going in blind like that. This right here, that's violence. That's violence.
They haven't had time to act on your behalf anyway, because what they need to do is have a conversation. I mean, they got a question for the police as far as, how extensive was their investigation and what all did they do to sit there and try to throw this complaint out there formally. They investigate. They look at the character of the person who made these accusations, because it's not like, it happened last week and she went in the next day and she got pictures and rape kits and all this type of stuff to sit there and support what she's saying. You talking about something that this shit she crying happened 3, 4, 5 years ago to a person she didn't even live with. And she wasn't even a minor at the time. So all that doesn't even make sense or hold water just on that alone.
No, it don't make sense. It don't. But
and then to still be riding around in the car with this dude a month before he went to jail on this case that he's in jail on now. So that sounds like it's an ongoing relationship with a girlfriend, and somehow, she mad about something and saying this shit, which is common.
I don't think it was a mad situation. I think that they set her up some kind of way. That's what I see. Somebody
or twisted her words to make it seem like this, because they do that too. Yeah, because they're looking for a case.
Yeah, I can't.
So let's turn this incident into this. You sure it was that? Huh? What are you talking about? You sure? Yeah. Ain't no telling. She crazy. They think she's crazy, and she talks shit, and she's full of shit. So
let's talk about what Miss Fine One has said. Native, can you imagine the advice, guidance, or support that Sonia has given to her children? Yeah, it is pretty horrific. One thing that she said in one call, and y'all tell me if y'all remember this, because I can't remember exactly what the call was. But one thing that she said was that she told Tomas, okay, why is his name that, y'all? Why can't we call this boy Thomas? Why we got to call him Tomas? But anyway, that's not the point I'm trying to make. She said that if the police pull you over and you have a weapon in the car, to take all the bullets out of said weapon and throw it in the back seat. Do you understand how horrible that advice is to tell a black child that's being stopped by the police in Atlanta, to take the weapon and actively hold the weapon, unchamber the bullets, okay? The police from the outside of the car don't know what you're doing with said weapon as they approach the car. You are you taking the bullets out. And not only are you doing that, but you are throwing said weapon in the back seat, y'all. She really said, do y'all remember that call? She actually said that. So I'm thinking, yes, Carlise Berg, exactly. That is my whole point. A black male child. This is what she's telling a black male child. And we have seen people get unalived for less movement than that. Think of Philando Castile. Okay. Think of all the cases where there was no weapon at all. And Black males were unalived for just with their hands up. But she told her son to take the weapon when the police take the weapon, get the bullets out of it, and throw it in the back seat. That's what she told her son. I'm just trying to understand that if that's what she told her Black male child about how to handle a police stop when you have a weapon, what she told her Black female daughters about SA and R, or when somebody touches you inappropriately, or when, I mean, she's already said that she told them not to report it, but you better not lie on no man. She said that to Sydney. You better not lie on a man. So that means that if 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 something happens to her, if something happens to Sydney, does it sound like she can go to her mother? Because to me, it don't. It don't sound like she can go to her mother, you know, to tell her anything. I'm just trying to understand how the thing she's telling Nesto to to your point, how she applies the same logic to her children is absolutely I think it would be horrific. Kimmy K says Sonia's a trash bag, the cheap dollar store, and yes, she is. She absolutely is. Um, that's a very simple answer, 504. She's dumb. She is. Um, Soul Power says it means she's not going to believe her. Right, right, right. If Sydney were to, God forbid, if Sydney were to have something happen to her that horrific, who does she have to go to? You know, and that is sad. That's sad. Lady 747 says, right, native Sonia will tell Sydney to take the rap for a guy too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very Cherry says she'll place blame on the woman girl no matter what the circumstance. Right. I just mm, mm. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says sadly something probably has happened to Sydney. I think Sydney would be an interesting person to talk to. Um to know more about Sonia, you know. Because she probably has been through some things and probably did not have um anywhere to turn, you know. It's interesting the way that we can warp our children in ways that we don't even realize. But Sonia, by just the things she says, lets us know the warping that is happening in her household. So yeah, yeah, this is disturbing. This is really, really disturbing stuff. Um, mm. Miss Fine One says, I would love to know what led Sydney to stripping. A lot of strippers have a lot of different reasons for doing what they do. I would love to know what Sydney's reason is too. That's a very good call out. Wow. So let's let's listen to some more. Wow. This is something, y'all.
That's what the streets are saying. I don't know perfect. I don't know.
I don't know how you're gonna reach out to old boy. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I just don't know how you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna see if we and he going to go to court. But again, if she don't show up today, you're gonna have to continue it anyway.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. Yeah. Okay.
Clip two, y'all.
You got out that bed yet? Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry. The mute was on. I'm in the car. You gotta tell me because I can mute it sometimes in order for them to hear the zero. Sometimes they don't take the zero.
Oh, okay.
When I'm accepting a call, sometimes I hit mute so that they can hear it. The first time it didn't work. But I spoke to I called your attorney, he didn't answer. I texted him, call me. So the phone rang like 7 times, so I'm not blocked. Because it would have went straight to voicemail if I was blocked. So he didn't answer, and I told him to call me. But I spoke to my attorney, and he's been a criminal attorney for a good 30 years. How old am I? How old is Sydney? 35. Sydney was 3 when I met him. He's been a criminal attorney almost 40 years. He used to be a prosecutor. But I was going over your case. He was like, does he have a lawyer? And I was like, yeah, actually. He was like, that's not probable cause. I was like, I didn't think it was. He was like, that's not a crime. So it has to be a crime in order to get probable cause.
Okay, so let's start out. How did clip number 2 start? Clip number 2 started with him asking, "Are you still in the bed?" Well, I mean, that's a very educated guess from a very uneducated man. The other part to this is that let me ask y'all this. When she talks about talking to these other attorneys, okay, if she does indeed talk to them, do you all think that she tells them the whole story? Mind you, she herself has said she doesn't know the whole story. She only knows what Nesto said. So do you all think that when she has these conversations, if she does have them, which I doubt seriously that she does, do you all think that she gives them all the ins and outs of this case? Like we know it? Like we know more about this case than she does, especially at this point, July 29, 2023. Because I can go up to an attorney and say, hey, my friend is in jail because the landlord came and called the police and for no reason. If those are the facts that I present to said attorney, of course the attorney is going to be like, oh man, that's messed up, without really going into it. And I bring that up because she did something similar. If you all go to phone calls from prison, if you go to her Patreon and listen to the call, I think it's on Patreon, the call where they first called, the very first call they made to Creel Lewis, she did the same thing. She told him only part of what was going on, which is why I think the whole Creel Lewis thing fell apart, was because Creel was thinking it was one way. And then once Creel got a hold of the actual case and started looking at the evidence and started looking at what happened in the investigation and everything from all sides, and he saw the whole case, I think Creel Lewis at that point realized, this ain't what you said this was. And, and I think that's what she does. She only tells part of the story. A lawyer can't do anything with part of the story. They just can't. It's impossible for them to defend you if they don't know the whole thing. Miss Fine says Sonia is only talking to these attorneys in her head. Yeah, I think so. It's hard for me to believe that an attorney will sit there and entertain this mess. Shirley's divorce finally says, for all we know, her kids probably really don't fool with her the way she makes it seem like they probably can't stand her ass. Remember that time when she said that they went out for the first time, or so, she said something about they went somewhere for the first time, like to dinner or something, and they hadn't go. Yeah, I don't think they do. I think Tomas is probably the most tired of her, because I think she probably like babies him, and he probably sick of her the most, just by the way that she talks about him. I think so. Rakia Malak, hello, how are you? Says, what about client attorney privilege? Client attorney privilege with his attorney? Bill, expound on that thought a little bit more. Soul Power says Creel probably was like, oh hell no. I could see that. I could see that. This fine one said you're right, Native, because she also had Creel thinking she was representing Nesto. Right. Like she was a representative. Yeah, she is so like have truth all the time. Shirley's divorce finally says she never tells the whole story. She doesn't. She absolutely doesn't. 504 says Sonia is the character in Split. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. Muffin 218, exactly. She was even told not to bother the attorney before. Let me tell you something that annoying people know. Annoying people know when they're blocked. Notice that she said, "Well, I'm not blocked." Sonia, how many times have people blocked you to where you know what it's like and what it sounds like to be blocked? It didn't go straight to voicemail, so I'm not blocked. So that means that people block her constantly. Constantly. T-Bone LA says, I believe none of her family members do. I don't think so. I don't think so. Black Lady Love says, Tomas sick of her wearing his damn clothes. Yes. That would be so annoying if you go to grab a shirt on a Sunday and because you just want to be fly or you got somewhere to go and you can't grab your own shirt because your mama is at the Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility with your shirt on. That would be the most annoying and aggravating thing ever. Come on, Tomas. I know you're going through it, bro. I know you're going through it. Janetta says, I'm surprised Krell did not hang up in her face. I was talking with the criminal attorney the other week who told me he hung up on a client's mother. I mean, I think Krell went into it with the best of intentions. Despite what they think about him, despite what happened, I really do think that Krell went into it with the best of intentions of actually representing Nesto. But Nesto is so like, he has to hide everything. So, correct, Delicate Dale. She doesn't know the whole story, so she can't tell the whole story. So her saying that she talked to a lawyer or police officers, she's only given them part of what happened and not the whole thing. So yeah, absolutely.
Or a hint of a crime, like when somebody said they smell weed in your car, that gives them probable cause to search the car. You get me? Because weed is illegal. So, so they didn't never have probable cause. So their whole probable cause is out the window, which means anything that they got from that warrant based on that probable cause is invalid.
So you're saying all charges? Is that what you're saying?
Anything that they got from that search warrant is invalid, meaning the pornography.
I understand. I got
Yeah. The other stuff was statements from people.
Okay.
So that's something different. But again, like I said, all of that other stuff minus that situation with that girl with the rape is all civil. All of that stuff's supposed to be civil. It's not supposed to be criminal. Everything you did with those other, or they said that you did with those other people, all of those claims that they have, are supposed to be civil, not criminal.
Yeah, but
the stuff with that conspiracy with that girl, that's a conversation you got to have with listening, because if you was under the impression that she was an actual attorney for real, then that falls back on her, and that doesn't make you guilty of the shit. Because if you really felt honestly, but don't respond, that girl was a lawyer, you know what I'm saying, and the bitch is full of tricks. So, but anyway, yeah.
Does that make sense to anybody that somebody like I know people that change careers. I got people from New Orleans that I haven't seen since Katrina. Sad to say, but but even though I've known them since like the 90s, I kind of know what they do and I kind of know what they've been doing. Even if they change careers, I'm still kind of like, oh, okay, so that's what you're doing now. Okay, all right. And no, I don't speak to them every day. But if you ask me what they're doing, I could give you an idea of like, okay, well, this person is skilled at this. They got a degree in this. So last time I talked to them, they were doing XYZ. A lawyer, if you think about it, if somebody tells you that they are a lawyer, there are several ways to verify that. And lawyer isn't really something that if I've known you for 20 years, like you started doing it in the last 5 years, or you were doing it when I first met you and then you stopped to become like the manager of Dairy Queen. It's not like a career change that people really pivot from, even if they stop doing like a certain type of law. So, you might have been a criminal defense attorney, then all of a sudden you went over to the DA's. Like, there's different, but you would still be in that same realm of work. So how is it possible that what she's saying is that Nesto didn't really know Erica very well, but he believed that she was a lawyer because she just told him that? Or is Sonia not aware that Erica actually pretended to be a lawyer and got caught on the Zoom call because she forgot to change the name on the Zoom? I'm just trying to understand Sonia's logic, and maybe that's why my head hurt right now, is because I'm trying to explain the logic of a dummy. I mean, I'm just trying to understand. um I don't get that. D Dub says he knew her name wasn't April Holloway. Right, exactly. But notice in her explanation to Nesto, how you, and that's the other thing, how you explain somebody else's defense. Like, how you going to explain what somebody else was thinking or what they knew or didn't know? That's the other thing. But he did know her name wasn't April Holloway. We have video evidence of that. He was with her on the RV. He called her the Queen of the South. She had on them ugly ass shades, and I think it was a 76ers jacket, I think. But he knew her name wasn't April Holloway. I, I'm just, and 504 brings up a good point. Josh Jones owns a scooter company. Is Sonia not aware that the other man that she's sleeping with, Lamont, also pretended to be a lawyer? Like, she dances around the facts so like ridiculously. It's maddening listening to her go through like all these stretches to make him be not the criminal that he is. Muffin 218 says she read all this paperwork. She's just giving him answers to come back on. I guess, but what she's saying isn't even like legit reasons or legit defenses. It's crazy. Salt and Pepper Tressa says he knew full well her name wasn't April Holloway or any other names that she. Right, he knew that, and we know. We're not even Will Wooten. We're not even working with the DA's office. We are just observers in this whole thing, and we know that he knew that she wasn't a lawyer. This is insane. This is insane. Ms. Mad About Music says, oh, I want to see that video so bad. Erica Nesto got caught. Yeah. At Lady 747, that's exactly right. She think everybody is as dumb as she is. She think we all dumb, and we're not. We are native tribe smart. Ain't nobody allowed in the tribe if you ain't at least at minimum intelligent. So she got us wrong, a Lady 747. She got us all the way wrong. Laker Girl says it's not like the last time you seen a person, they was doing nails and now they're a lawyer. Right. And let's just say that they were doing nails and they became a lawyer. You would know for sure that they was a lawyer, right? You would know that your nail tech friend became a lawyer. You would also know that if your nail tech friend wasn't a lawyer and was still doing nails, you would know that too. So yeah, she need to cut that bullshit out. Black Lady Love said it was a jersey. Okay, so it was a 76ers jersey, not a jacket. Okay, I got you. I just remember those colors and them ugly ass shades that she had on. See, Marie says she's prepping him with excuses. Exactly. But it's not. Look, July 29th, 2023 is this call. It is November 3rd. The day before my mother's birthday, by the way. It is November 3rd, and he is still locked up. And Sean Hoover, with his tight ass suits, has not brought this up. Laker girl, you good. Nola Brown. Look, Nola Brown said, I can't wait to hear Erica's testimony. Right. Exactly. I want to know the Erica side of this whole thing. Let's not forget that she has already spilled the beans. Let's not forget that Will Wooten has all of it. And when that come out, Janetta says, trying to make sense out of Sonia's logic will make your head hurt. I don't understand how his phone records prove his innocence. Phone records are just a bunch of phone numbers, no text messages. Yeah, she's thrown out the phone calls. She's also said that that some kind of way they can track down all the texts, and that if the texts don't look intimidating, or if she's not intimidated by the way she responds to the text, that proves something. This woman has no idea how the law works. Fortunately, Will Wooten does know how. Will Wooten does know how the law works, and that's all we need. That's all we need. Let's listen to some more.
I gotta wait so long to even get that, to prove that.
Not really. The lawyer that you have now, because they did this while you were under your lawyer now, Krell could get that shit thrown out. And then that takes away that whole $800,000 bond.
Okay.
That's that high bond.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And then the other shit is just, and then what's the name said that he's supposed to get something tomorrow regarding that girl and all that other shit she talked about, that rape shit.
Oh, okay.
Come on, dude.
He called you?
Yeah, he responded, because I was like, any progress? And he was like, yeah, I'm supposed to get it tomorrow. So.
Yeah, right.
I said, okay. I said, 'cause court's Monday. That's what I texted him. I said, court is Monday, so what you doing? You can't be no last minute procrastinator on this shit. I called your lawyer, she didn't answer. I sent her another email, so I think maybe that phone number probably went to the courthouse, or her job at the courthouse.
Right.
But I still shot her another email. She didn't come see you today. Like I said, if she don't see you before Monday, that is a continuance.
But I can't get
it. You can't go. You got to get a continuance because you don't have proper representation.
Right. Because
they can't hear you, and you never had a meeting with your attorney on this, and you don't have a statement. You never made a formal statement to these charges, so they can't even. They have nothing they could use.
Right. That's true now. All that's true now.
Huh? What did you say?
No, this is true. This is true.
No, you didn't have a proper time to prepare for the court hearing, so you never had a visit from an attorney, and you don't have anything on. You don't have a formal statement. Therefore, you had to get a continuance. You are not ready. No fault of yours.
No, it ain't no fault of mine.
And Krell said that he wasn't representing you. He said it out loud that he wasn't.
You know what is his fault, though? What is his fault is not telling Sonia that he did indeed talk to the police. Not telling Sonia that is his fault, because he could have just right then said, no, they do have a formal statement from me. He could have easily said that just then. He could have just slipped it in right then. I mean, but he didn't. So that part kind of is his fault. Let's just lay it where it's supposed to lay. Ms. Fine One says, I wonder why no more calls with Lamont. Do you think he's a witness for the state? I have always believed that the way Lamont has acted on these phone calls has been indicating that he is indeed a witness for the state. That's my belief. A lot of people think that it's, Elijah Alexander, whatever. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm just going by what I've heard him and the way I've heard him respond to a lot of things. When Nesto and Lamont talk, if you go back and listen to any of those calls, and maybe we'll do one next week so I can kind of have a little bit more empirical evidence, right? When you listen to the way he talks, he doesn't say anything. And I'm not saying he's silent on the call. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's all fluffer type stuff. Like it's keep your head up, stay motivated, keep pushing. He responds like that. Now, Nesto, there's a call, and I hope I can find it, but there's a call where Nesto is literally like, I don't know what I'm going to do, and I'm feeling like this, and they charged me with this, and the prosecutor did this, and they brought back the charge and this and this and this and this. That dude said, keep your head up, stay motivated, keep pushing. That ain't really advice. Like, that's not really saying anything at all to somebody that is like, expressing desperation over the phone over this thing that he's going through. I always felt like there was something behind that. And I feel like, yes, I feel like Lamont is a witness for the state. We're going to find out. But that's just the way I've always felt, just by the way that he's responded. The way he's responded. Obsessed with the mess. Thank you so much. Because this is my point. So why do they have his video interview? He's lying to you, but you swear you know everything. Right then and there, he could have said, Well, you know, they do have an interview with me. I did interview with the police, with Roswell police. I do. V. Lenore tried to tell her. She wouldn't listen. But he never bothered to say, hey, here's something I left out of this whole thing. They did talk to me and they did interview me. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know where he thinks that all this lying is gonna get him. I really don't. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Petty Patty says Sonya doesn't know the word verbally. She said Krill said it out loud. She doesn't know a lot of words, Petty Patty. She doesn't. Janetta says they don't need a formal statement. He's not required to give one. He has the right to remain silent. What is she talking about? Well, she's basically operating of what she thinks she knows and not based on any fact. Nothing Sonya ever says is based on fact. Nothing. Sonya wouldn't know a fact if it came in and fixed her edges. She just wouldn't. Like she has no idea what facts are. You know, even the political stuff that she espouses, right? Even the political stuff, when she talks about Kamala, when she talks about Biden, when she talks about all this stuff, none of it's based on fact. It's all based on things she's heard or things that she thinks. You know, when she talks about Black people, none of the stuff is based on fact. She doesn't give a solid statistic. She doesn't give a source for her information. It just all comes off the top of her brain, which is very dangerous. Because that's a very dangerous part of her brain. I mean, honestly. Let's. Oh, okay. Thank you, 504. It's based off crack. Okay. All right. Thank you. It's based off crack, y'all. All right. Let's listen to some. Let's listen to some more.
Not representing you. He did not do a notice of appearance. Therefore, you don't have, counsel. And I spoke to the other attorney, and I told her that. So the defense through the county knew, because I told her that Krill's not representing you on those cases.
Right.
Anything after that, anything before January, he's not. He's only representing everything that happened in December on back, because that's when he was hired. He didn't take on a new case.
Okay.
That's what it is, Phil.
Where you headed to?
I'm headed to the house. I just want to go see to the mall real quick, and I'm at home now. I'm about to park the car and charge it. I'm about to charge the car real quick.
Oh, you have.
Because I got a lot to do tomorrow, so I got to make sure I got some energy.
Yes,
and I'm gonna ride my bike today.
And
I'm gonna ride my bike today because my bike is fully charged. So I said, I'm gonna ride my bike today.
Where you riding to?
I don't know, just around. You know what I'm saying? I got a full charge, so
It ain't raining over there.
I need to run. No, wow, is it raining over there? It's pretty over here.
It was raining over here, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear it through the roof. Yeah, it was raining.
No, it's not raining over here. It's nice. The baseball game is letting out. That was traffic.
Oh, the game already? It was a game already?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge my car. I think I'm gonna see if I got the right ponytail here. So now I'm gonna go to this other store and get what I need.
A white ponytail? You don't wear some white hair?
The right. Like, yes, right or wrong. The right. RIGTH.
Okay, let's just. Oh God, I need a break. Okay, look. This is exhausting, y'all. Eerie Vibes. I designed my logo. So thank you so much for the compliment. I work on all of my designs, and I'm trying to come up with more. But yes, it was me. I just want to take a moment just to do a little, pop my collar real quick. It was I that designed my logo. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. Y'all caught that, huh? Y'all caught it. I didn't even have to say anything. This is why I love my tribe. This is why I love my people. You all are beautiful. You all are intelligent. And you all know how to spell. Unlike some folks. RIGTH. Rhea's son caught it. Very Cherry caught it. Soul Power. RIG what? Obsessed with the nuts say RIGTH. Wrong. Oh boy. Boy. Ebony is here. Hello, Ebony. You are not late. You are here. Welcome. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable. We are in the middle, literally in the middle, of listening to this stupidity of Ernest Williams and Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. Yes, Soul Power. She spelled right. Wrong. Okay. Oh man, this thing is so again, Sonia, if you listening and you complaining about me sitting up and saying that she's not very smart, Sonia, you misspelled a basic word. How did you make it through obsessed with the mess? Thank you. But in her criminal law days, she could spell. So you could spell all the Latin words that's used in criminal law. You could cite these cases and you could turn in your paperwork to the courts and it was all spelled correctly, but you can't spell the word right. That's what you want us to believe? Huh? 504 with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. It says, I've been on off the spelling committee since CONNCIT. Connect for the Connect Network. Yeah, no, this is and 504, your other comment. It has to hurt. Like it has to be painful to be this stupid. It has to be. Oh boy. PW says can't make this issue. You really can't. You really can't. You can't. Soul Power said you ain't finna give me legal advice if you can't spell. Go on now. But let me tell you something. If you are somebody that can't spell, you don't know the difference. I'm just saying. You don't know the difference. I mean, Black Lady Love, she is stupid. She is stupid. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ooh. Y'all ain't finna have my head hurting behind this child today. Okay, here we go.
It's so silly. Yeah. So on top of that, they were supposed to. He said, "Why didn't your attorney file for the what did they say?" He said, "Why didn't his attorney file for discovery and file for the evidence? He's supposed to file for the evidence. Everything that they have, all that shit on their post, he's supposed to file for the evidence. They're supposed to disclose the evidence. So all of that shit on that child piece shit, they're supposed to. He was supposed to file for evidence right then and there. It didn't even have to get to the stage of indictment. As soon as you put me in a complaint room, I need the evidence. He could have filed for evidence." He said, "What kind of goddamn attorney he got?" I said, "It's just a lot going on." I said, "I just, he said, look, it's so funny. He said, Sonia, what did you do?" I was like, before the child piece stuff came up, I was just talking about the probable cause and all of that. And he said, "Now, what did you do?" And I was like, "I ain't been in trouble in 30 years. He started laughing. He was like, "Oh, okay," because he was my criminal attorney with all my cases. He was like, "Oh, okay, I'm just checking." I was like, I said, "No, this is for a friend." He said, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Man, I don't be in trouble no more. I've been in trouble since my son was born."
So basically, I'm just sitting here.
You sitting on some bullshit from a detective who don't know what she's doing and a thirsty prosecutor who's just taking anything she sends and it's not actually a valid case.
What is a thirsty prosecutor? Is that like, what is a thirsty prosecutor? Because I think it's kind of funny that a woman as thirsty as Sonia is and desperate as Sonia is. I mean, because think about it. Like, she always talks about men approaching her and she's so desirable and all this other stuff. Yet her boyfriend is in the county jail where she can't have access to them. So she has access to all these guys that want her so bad, but yet she chooses Nesto. That sounds thirsty. Well, have y'all heard us, me and V Lenore read the text when she texts him Nesto? That sounds awfully desperate to me. So what's a desperate prosecutor? What I mean, because prosecutors, they prosecute cases that are presented in front of them. I've never heard of a prosecutor just being like, "Oh my God, I need to Nesto. Where's the evidence?" And I don't know what she's referring to as what is a thirsty prosecutor? I'm so confused about everything today. I don't know any of these answers. Y'all help me out. Y'all have really, really, really helped me today. I really, really appreciate everything. But can y'all help me one more time? Can y'all help me one more time? I can't promise this the last time I'm gonna ask, but can y'all help one more time? Queen Black says, Native, I was watching the replay and it had a list of questions you could ask about your commentary. I picked who is Zesty? Who is the Zesty Dude? Well, you're listening to the Zesty Dude. The Zesty Dude is Sonia. And she's a Zesty Dude because she has nothing but masculine energy. And she gets zesty, the Roswell police, they was doing some racial profiling. Right. Yeah, that's a zesty little dude. That's not something that's really very feminine. If you hear some right, yep, that's how she laughs when she do that. Yeah, it's a zesty little dude. She's a zesty little dude. You get me? You get me? Yeah, that's a zesty little dude. So his girlfriend is a zesty little dude. I hope that answers that question, Queen Black. So it's a zesty little dude. Right. If I'm ever having an intimate moment with a woman and out of her lips comes right. You get me? You get me? We're about to have some sex. You get me? It's over. I'm done. From that. There's nothing else to continue with. She is poorly designed. I'll just say that. And she doesn't lend to anything feminine. So that's who the zesty little dude is. So that's who that is. So just so you know. You get me? We're not doing. We're not raw. No. No. So hopefully that answers your question. Man. Anyway. So like I said, can we get to what exactly is Jennifer, I need you to be serious for a minute, okay? I need your help. Jennifer, okay? I need to know what exactly is a thirsty prosecutor. A thirsty prosecutor. If anybody can help me figure out what a thirsty prosecutor is, I would love to know that, because okay, I'll go with that 504. Anybody with a vagina and a fade like Boosie is zesty? Yeah. 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 Okay. All right. Sonia also said 3 of them were born male. She said that, y'all. I'm not making this stuff up. She said it. She said it. Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. She did. She damn sure said it. Yeah. Okay, y'all. All right. Well, Black Lady Love, she is poorly designed. Think about it. She ain't got the whole head. The edges are missing. She got the body. You seen her in the Pep Boys outfit. Go back and look at my letter I wrote to her. The first one, I showed you the Pep Boys outfit. She walked like a little dude. She talked like a little dude. She's a zesty little dude, and she's designed poorly. It's a poor design on her. Just saying. Anyway. Yeah, Jennifer. It was a Pep Boys outfit. Yes. Come on, y'all. Let's get through this.
Or maybe he don't know. I don't know how long he's been a lawyer. Or maybe the prosecutor also just take anything just because they thirsty for cases. It sounds like, to me, it sounds like they profiled you. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because damn sure if this was a white man, they damn sure wouldn't have been bothering him like this. It'd have been like, that's civil. That's not probable cause. That's no reason for us to investigate just because he ain't paid rent in 2 months, 3 months.
I'm curious if Sonia is aware of the Wade Wilson case. And I'm curious as to know what, because according to her, white people don't commit any crimes, or they don't arrest white people for crimes. I'm just curious if she knows about Sarah Boone, or she knows about Wade Wilson to back up her legal theory. What y'all think? Y'all think she know about them cases and just don't talk about them because, you know, she'll never bring them up. She'll never bring them up. So I don't know what she know. As far as I know, she don't know nothing. But, you know, I'm just curious about that.
You got some energy in you right now. You good.
I know, right?
Yeah.
No, because the quicker we get this shit out the way, then the quicker we get all of this bullshit out the way, the quicker you get your freedom. Yeah.
So basically, you're saying that you knew you was right, but you needed to be confirmed.
I knew I was right, but it's always good to get a second opinion.
It feels good to get a second opinion, y'all. She's so dumb. She's so dumb. Look, Sharonda Blackman, I'm glad that you brought this up. As many black folks live in Roswell, they are profiling him. I think that it's important for those people that are not in Atlanta or that are not are not familiar with the Atlanta metro area. I really do feel like it's important to realize that the way Sonia paints Roswell as a majority white, slow, hillbilly, one stoplight town is very incorrect, very inaccurate, right? Sharonda Blackman is correct. As many black folks live in Roswell, they are profiling him. There are a ton of black people in Roswell. Roswell is right next to Marietta. It's right next to Sandy Springs. There is no one, stoplight town, horse-drawn carriages, the way she makes it out to be. That's not what Roswell, Georgia is. So for her to say that and to just say it with such confidence is like really misleading as far as what Roswell as a city actually is. So I think that that's a very good point that you bring up, Sharonda Blackman. Shout out to 504 says a Zesty Meineke Michael Myers. That is so damn accurate. Oh my God. Yes, you are absolutely correct. She is a Zesty Meineke Michael Myers. Go back and look at that outfit, yo. That outfit is awful. Absolutely awful. Jennifer says those cases don't support her narrative. Not at all. Not at all. I'm free to be me. All crazy Floridians like her. I'm a little offended by this comment. I'm a Floridian at heart. Okay. I am. North Florida. That's where I'm from. We ain't all crazy. Okay. It's broken up into sections. There's North Florida, Central Florida, and South Florida. You got to be from one of them. The more south you go, the more crazier it gets. And I think even people that are from that area will agree with that statement. Southside Chi-Town says, thank you so much for the super chat. Says he loves her stupid talk. He cheers her on. It actually makes him feel good. The fiction that she brings to this case makes him feel better about the case. Nesto said, and I saw somebody's comment that said Nesto knows what he did. He's sitting right now. He was there. He knows he's guilty, but her fiction gives him hope, right? You are in a desperate position when fiction can bring you hope. That's where you start to go into delusion. This delusion about, what he is, and what he's done, or didn't do, April B says, please hit the like button. Thank you in advance. Thank you. Black Lady Love says, love your letters. The Nestos is my favorite. The letters are fun to do. I got a couple surprises with those coming up. I got a couple of those coming up. I'm free to be me. I'm sorry. No, so look, I'm not offended. Look, I've heard Florida jokes. I've heard Florida man jokes my whole life. Okay. People have always made fun of Florida people, but I'm just here to tell you We ain't all crazy, okay? We ain't all crazy. Now, trust me when I tell you I'm free to be me. I know some crazy Florida folks, okay? I'm related to some of them, all right? So, so I'm not offended. You good. You good. But I just want to set the record straight on Florida man, you know. Make It Rain says I'm a Floridian and I can't stand Sonia. Exactly. Exactly. But the thing about it is that being a Floridian, we know Sonias. You know, we know them. We know them. Kingdom of Kush says a Jiffy Lube Jezebel. Accurate description. Again, this is why I love y'all. This is why I love y'all. Y'all are accurate. Y'all are accurate. I'm free to be me. No worries at all. I am good and you are good with me. You are good with me. Look, free to be me. You are good. You ain't got to go back to the clouds. Come on out and hang out with us now. We a tribe now. We a tribe. We don't hold grudges over here. We don't hold grudges over here. You stay out them clouds. Come on, stay in this chat. I'm free to be me. All right. Ebony says, I think Native is crazy, just not crazy. Ebony, you're correct. Okay. You're correct. Not crazy, but crazy. Yes. Yeah. A lady 747 says, I live in California and nobody likes us either. Ms. Feinman says, Native, do you think Nesto would take the stand and testify at his own trial? I think if Sean Hoover has any sense of what he's doing as an attorney, he will not put that man on the stand. Nesto would be the worst witness in his own case. Nesto is, this man is a disaster on a witness stand. Think about the fact that he can't tell the same story the same way. So no. If he has any chance, which he doesn't, with all the witnesses and with all the evidence against him, he doesn't have a chance. But if Sean Hoover wants to just sink the case, like just sink it all, he'll put him on the stand. I don't think he'll do it. I just don't think he'll do it. And Nesto and Sonia don't have any say in that. That is his attorney. Now, if Nesto insists on it, Sean Hoover can still shut that down because it's Sean Hoover's job and his duty to give Nesto the best possible representation, and putting him on the stand would not do that at all. Delicate Dale, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I wonder if his 3-play messed up her mind. Liquid V and 2 flat. You call it a 3-play? The Liquid V and the 2 black dildos, really? That's an interesting way to go. No, her mind was messed up way before this, Delicate Dale, for real. But thank you so much for the super chat. Legal Lady says, yes, Hoover put him on the stand. Can't nobody tell his story but him and Tony. Okay. Sure, it's gonna be like he will. Let me tell you something, Leo Lady. If that happens, this man will be sitting in a cell in prison for 20 plus years, regretting it every single day. Can you imagine regretting something for 25, 30 years? Every day, 365 days a year? Oh man. Yeah, that would be bad. That would be bad. Southside Chi-Town, yeah, him on the stand would be epic in the worst possible way for him. Yeah, it would be epic though. It would definitely be epic.
And a third opinion and a fourth opinion. So, like I said, he been a criminal attorney for all the months at 450.
But how is this going to help the situation? Because you're right. So how is this going to help the situation? That's for a person going to be able to listen what you're saying.
Because all I got to do is put the conversation to your attorney's ear. You already know. So when he come and visit you, for some reason, he missed the loophole, just like, I guess, the prosecutor. Because, again, your attorney is supposed to catch everything. Because, again, they will charge you and withhold righteousness just on the strength that they don't give a fuck. They're not going to do it the right way. They're just going to do it the reckless way. Your attorney's supposed to catch all of that shit and get it thrown out. And if he don't catch it, they're going to let it ride and let you get charged unlawfully. Again, like I said, they don't give a shit. All of that stuff is that you and the girlfriend thing with the money, that's straight up civil. That could never be criminal. Boyfriend and girlfriend, people that fuck around personally, money transfers all the time. If somebody break up or stop talking to somebody or they fall out and they want their shit back, it's civil. It's never criminal because you willfully gave it to the person. Did he snatch it from you? No. Did he go in your purse and take it? No. Did he go in your drawer and take it? No, I gave it to him.
But there's a certain thing called criminal intent. Man, this lady dumb. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, let's talk about it. You're dating somebody, and they say, "Hey, babe, I want a purse," and I say, "Okay, how much is said purse?" And she says, "It's $500." Now I don't know nothing about purses, so I hand over $500 to this woman that I love. She goes out and she buys a dress. And I say, "Hey, what happened to the purse?" She said you was buying a purse. "Oh, I was on my way to the purse store and I saw this dress and it was $500. So I went ahead and spent it on that." Okay. There's no criminal intention in that. All right. I gave her the money. She bought something else. If the same woman said to me, "Hey, I need $500 because I'm going to make Native Tribe Urban Media the biggest platform on YouTube," and I say, "Okay, cool. I like the way that sounds," and I give said woman $500. Okay. And she buys a dress. Well, it's a little different now because now what you've engaged in, instead of just happen to be passing by the store on the way to, you ain't have no intention, right? You took my money for something that it was not intended for. There's criminal intent there. So all I'm saying is that the way she describes situations can make it seem like something that is innocuous or something that's very innocent. But that's not what Nesto did. She's oversimplifying these cases and explaining it back to him to make him feel better about it. But that's not what happened. He took Gail Bickham's money. He took it. She couldn't reach him. She couldn't get a hold of him. She gave him the money for one thing. He didn't do that thing. He went off and did something completely different that she did not authorize him to do the money with. That's a crime. He was having sex. I just think like her stupidity, she dresses up her stupidity so that, somebody as dumb as him would think. Like Sonia is what a dumb person thinks a smart person sounds like. That's the bottom line. He's dumb and he thinks, "Oh my God, she is so smart." He thinks she is so smart. Our flag on the plate says like all the money that she gave towards his books and phone calls, right? I don't know why she doesn't. I mean, look, PW, she's dumb. She is dumb. Black Lady Love said, "Buy me groceries." Oh, I don't know, Black Lady Love. You might have a deep freezer. I don't know if I can fill up a deep freezer. I'm just saying. I'm just a hardworking YouTuber. That's all I am over here. That's all.
Okay, that's civil. You gave it to
What
him.
did it say? What did it say about the first one? The one I'm going for Monday. Did she ask him about that?
I ain't asking about the rapist is at this point he say she say, and character behind the person that's saying it. Is this person? Because there's no pictures of like abuse, black eye, or strangulation, like anything that can prove it was forced or abusive type of an act, which most rapes is. Black eyes, neck, because they're beating their victims usually. So, and then she didn't go to the hospital immediately. Again, the only thing that's going to help that case right now, because the he say, she say, is the conversations y'all were having around that time it happened. Because if her conversation was, I'm mad at you, I can't believe you did that to me, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, then that proves on one hand, in a sense, that, you know, she lying. And if one, it's already questionable because why are you still around this man 2-3 years after the fact? That don't make sense. If somebody forced me to have sex with me and I feel like it's a...
Okay, does she know, does this lawyer know that?
Your lawyer does know that. I had that conversation with her about all of that. I did have a conversation with her. I don't know. I didn't ask her if she was writing shit down, but me and her spoke, like I said, for like an hour about it.
You done made it now?
Yeah, I'm sitting on my bed now.
I think these are the parts of these calls that make me angry, or they make me the angriest. You know, we laugh at how dumb they are, but it's the way that she describes the trauma or her lack of understanding of the trauma of being sexually assaulted. Okay. It makes me angry because I've known victims, and when she starts talking about what they didn't do. So you're telling me that it's okay for somebody to get away with SA or grape because you, as the person that it happened to, didn't send an angry text. Because there's no angry text that says, I can't believe what you did to me, that makes it okay. It's literally what she just said. Because there's not an angry conversation, or because you didn't go to the hospital fast enough, because you didn't tell somebody quick enough. These are the parts of what she says that make me angry. And you know, some people, you know, not necessarily directed toward me, but I have seen people that are like, you know, y'all need to really stop talking about her hair. Y'all need to stop picking on her. You all are bullying her. I've heard all these things said to other content creators. Not necessarily me. Nobody's really said that to me about her. But I would point to these statements that she makes as the reason why I'm fine with it. I would say that the way that she talks about victims of these crimes justifies any criticism of this woman that anybody has, because she has no empathy, she has no sympathy, and she has no kind words for anyone that's gone through this. Again, she's saying that it's not valid because a text wasn't sent. Think about it. Think about that. You went through this horrific, traumatizing event, and because you didn't send a "I can't believe you did that to me" text, your trauma is invalid. That's what she thinks. Yeah. And I know I'm not the only one that has experience with people that have been victimized by this, right? I know that you all know what it's like, but it really angers me that she thinks like this and says these things. I'm sorry, y'all. It just really gets to me sometimes. No Lee, your girl 504 says one of my best friends growing up was great. Yeah. I think you know, we just know. You know, we just have people that we know that have gone through it. Petty Patty says Sonia says mean and hateful things about the victims and Black women, period. Right. She does. She's a hateful person. She's a very, very, very hateful person. Miss Fine One says, Native, it makes me wonder if her being powed story is real truth. I think it's very telling, her lack of empathy for any victims after what she's been through herself. It's true. We saw the actual police. There's an actual, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but there's an actual, is it the Cleveland Plains Dealer wrote a whole article about what happened with her? It happened. It was a real thing. She actually is not making that up. Her attitude doesn't make sense in light of that, but you know. April B says, I was molested at age 8 and still struggle today. April B, I'm sorry that you went through that. I'm sorry that you went through that, and I'm sorry that people like Sonia exist in the world to invalidate what you went through. Because if you were to tell her about your experience, that's exactly what she would do. And there's more than one Sonia in the world, unfortunately. There are people that think like her, and there are people that say things like this. So I'm sorry that you went through that. I'm sorry that you still struggle with that. And I hope that whatever help you need, you're able to get through that on a day-to-day basis, because it's not easy. It is trauma. So April B, thank you for sharing that, and I hope that you're okay. I do. I really do. Yes. Let's pray for April B that she can get through that. She's Sonia's such a anyway. Vic to the Veil says I was abused from 3 to 12, and that's the reason why I tend to jump and believe all accusers and victims. Yeah. I mean, it happens, y'all. It happens. Vic to the Veil, I'm sorry that happened to you. And again, I just hope that that you're able to heal. I know some people are having a hard time healing from stuff like that, so I get it. But it just is. Y'all have no idea how much it irritates me to hear her talk about it like this. Jennifer says Sonia probably didn't feel like people cared enough about what she went through, and all that bitterness is manifesting itself today in this ugly way. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah. Our Lady 747 says Sonia is probably a predator defense predator. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Soul Power says it happens way too much and is cloaked in many families, right? It's one of those things that we sweep under the rug. Do y'all remember that movie Soul Food? And there was the guy that they thought was so funny that he came over and groped all the women and kissed on them and all this other stuff. And that was just supposed to be like some kind of like comic relief in the movie that he did that. That's the type of behavior that we've been excusing for a really long time. That should not have been funny at all in that movie, but it was used for comic effect when this is happening a lot within households. Like, we're not even talking about like strangers. We're talking about within households, and it is triggering, and it is happening too much. And we do need to indeed, like Maretta said, praying for all the victims. Yeah, definitely. And be that safe space. If you are able to be that safe space for somebody, be that safe space for somebody that's going through it or has been through it or just needs a listening ear. A lot of times they don't need advice. They just need to vent. So be that safe space for somebody if you have the ability to do that. And that would help out tremendously. But we got to get a grip on this, y'all. We got to get a grip on this. RR Flag on the play says, I am also a teen victim that didn't tell anyone until I was grown because I did not want family members to end up in jail from doing street justice. That's tough. That is tough. RR Flag on the play, again, whatever help that you need to heal, I hope that you get it. The tribe is definitely on your side. It's tough. It's a tough conversation. And I know that it's triggering for some people, but at the same time, I think that there needs to be conversations about this so that people like Sonia can be shut down whenever she starts to spew these things. So to anybody that in this chat or in the clouds or on the replay who's been through this, I'm with you. I'm on your side and hoping that you heal. Because it doesn't just happen and go away. It's not something that, oh, well, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Don't let anybody make you be at fault because of somebody else's bad behavior. Okay? Don't let anybody do that. Don't let mama do it. Don't let pastor do it. Don't let deacon, deaconess, cousins, don't let anybody make you the cause of somebody else's bad behavior. Let's get through this one, y'all.
Hold on. Panties and a t-shirt.
You didn't take all that shit out that quick.
Yes, I did. I took my shorts off that fast. I got on panties and a t-shirt. It's so fucking common. That's the thing. But again, like, all you got to do with that whole thing is with the investigation part of, like I said, when she's ready to go to court, to say how thorough was the investigation, or you just went and let this girl say all of this stuff and you just took it as what she said. Did you investigate her character? You know, the fact that she's a known liar, if she's on drugs, like all of this stuff. What kind of investigation did?
Can we just stop real quick? Because this dummy thinks that whenever you report a crime that you get investigated. She actually thinks, now she said that she was in criminal law. She thinks in her head that when you, can you imagine? Yeah, I'd like to report a crime. Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody broke in my house. Really? Well, we're gonna send out the police to investigate you and find out how many times you broken into houses, and we gonna just do. Can you imagine calling the police and that's the way they respond to you reporting a crime? She thinks that's how it's supposed to work. Did they investigate her character? I'm sorry. I don't care if you lie every day of the week for your whole life. When you report a crime that somebody has violated you, you deserve to be believed. I don't care if you lie on your taxes. I don't care if you lie about how many kids you have. I don't care if you lie about how many toes you got. Well, I got 10 toes, knowing you got 8. All that goes out the window when you report a crime that has violated you. It goes out the window. But she thinks that some kind of way when you reported that the police are supposed to double back and do a background check, a credit check. They're supposed to look at everything that you got going on when you report a crime. That is so doggone dumb. Let me tell you what's not dumb. Delicate Dale is not dumb. Delicate Dale is supporting the channel with this super chat and says these two are a perfect match. They should be together. See, this is what I'm talking about. Intelligence in the tribe. Delicate Dale, you are 100% correct. They should be together. Unfortunately, these bars are keeping them from being together. So, yeah. But thank you so much, Delicate Dale, for supporting the platform and not being dumb. To be a part of the tribe, you got to be intelligent, Delicate Dale, and you are here with us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Secret Be Sweet says she's a horrible person. She shows no empathy or sympathy for anyone, always victim shaming. This is very triggering. It is. It is. These calls are triggering, but let me tell you the other thing that these calls are. These calls are very educational. These calls are very informative because it kind of lets you know the type of people that are out here saying these things. This is real. She's not the only one that thinks like this. And that's the thing. So as triggering as it is, I think that it's important to have those conversations around what they're talking about. Soul Power says, ew, yes. I said the same thing in my head when she was talking about what she had on. I don't need to know that on a Sunday. Nola Brown says, we all stand together in the name of love. Absolutely, Nola Brown. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. Miss Fine One, he's laughing because t-shirt, panties, Zesty Dude. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yes, Tanya B here says Sonia is a horrible person. She is absolutely horrible. She really is. She really, really is. Ms. Nisi says praying for all my sisters and brothers that we heal and continue to keep each other lifted. Yes, that is my hope. That is, I want to send out that same exact sentiment, because I think it's important that you said sisters and brothers. Men are victims of sexual assault as well. So, so yeah, that's a real sentiment. Thank you so much for that comment. I appreciate that.
You do on this alleged victim first and foremost before you just run with it. And then the question that anybody would say is, she a grown ass woman with a slick ass mouth. Ain't no fucking way she's scared of this dude who doesn't have a violent history. That's just crazy. But again, character witnesses, and then text messages. You gotta have your phone to see what the phone conversation was between them.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to have that quick now.
Well, right, you're not. But at the same time, you still can. At the time, you can still throw a motion for dismiss at any time between the court hearings, because any day a person is unlawfully in jail or being held on something, you can always ask to be released and dismissed. That's one thing. You can't say, oh, no, wait till next month when we go to court on that. No, I'm innocent. I didn't do this. You go all the proof. Well, let's just, no. Because right now you haven't been convicted. It's harder when you're convicted. Then they want to get you to run around and do all this time thing. Well, he's already been convicted, so now you got to ask for this, that. You haven't been convicted of anything. Therefore, it's easier. It's easier to say this because they don't want to, on this end, unlawfully hold or detain anybody on some bullshit. And then they'll go back to say to the prosecutor, what evidence on this do you guys actually have? Well, she just made a statement. Okay, did you investigate her statement? Did y'all ask character witness to see how valid she is, how truthful this person is? Because just because a guy is, and like I said, all of that other shit is civil. That's not his history. If he doesn't have a sexual history, so what are we talking about when with this shit?
Yeah, so I did get your other screenshot.
Did you get my other screenshot, Boo?
Yep, I did get that, Boo. How you call other people nicknames, but you don't like call you nicknames?
Here's a pattern. I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but whenever Sonia starts to hit home on some of these charges, whenever Sonia starts to really get into something that he can't explain, whenever Sonia makes him feel uncomfortable with the charges, which is why this man is guilty, he changes the subject hard. In this one conversation, he has changed the subject at least 3 different times. And she keeps coming back to it because, again, her slowness, her stupidity, she can't read the room to understand that this is not something he's comfortable talking about. He has changed the subject to her clothes. What are you doing today? What's the weather? Anything other than talking about what she's talking about, because he doesn't have anything to contribute to what she's saying about him being innocent. Y'all notice that? He tries to change the subject so quick. I mean, yes, Sharon the Blackman. See, he quickly changes the subject. Yes, he goes like in the middle of what she's saying. Yeah, because see, they can't do this and they need to do this and they haven't done this and they can't prove that. Yeah, so I just got your pictures. What? I got your other screenshot. What? If I was really, let me tell you something. If I was in this situation and I truly did not do it, that's all we would talk about. I'm not finna talk about no pictures. I'm not finna talk about what your nails look like, what your hair look like, that ridiculous dress you had on in that picture. I ain't talking about none of that. We gonna get into here's the reason why I'm innocent. He talk about how, I'm just concentrating on my innocence. I'm just concentrating on getting free. Funny. You like to talk about making movies and Denzel Washington playing you in a movie more than you like talking about why you didn't do something. I'm just saying. Just Gab says, I got a smart mouth. And that still scares me. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Yeah. No, you're right. Hide everybody when it comes to it. And you forgot, hide your pets. Hide your dogs, hide your turtles, hide your goldfish. Because the man cannot be around animals, y'all. He can't be around. I ain't say it. Judge Manning said it. He can't be around children or animals. So yes, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your dog. If you got a horse, hide that doggone horse too. Just saying. I'm just saying. Native Tribe, Urban Media, yes. Change the subject when he wants her to shut. Yeah, about the top. Yeah, he does that. He he does this pivot, and it's almost like it's like sudden. It's like a sudden pivot. Like we ain't talking about that no more. And it goes into something else. So yeah, you're right. You're right. He does. He absolutely does. Leo Lady 251 says Sonya act like she's trying to make him slip up and say something. That's why she goes back to what she's talking about. Leo Lady, I just think it's just simply her being very obtuse. Like she doesn't understand subtlety. She doesn't understand. I don't want to talk about this, so let's talk about your horrific dress that you had on, or the look on your face, or did Tomas take that picture? I thought he took it. You saying you took? He'd rather talk about anything, and it only happens at certain times in certain conversations. When it comes to, y'all go back and listen and notice the pattern. Whenever she's talking about the SA and the grape, he changes the subject every single time. Now, when she's talking about the they profiled you, or they did this and that, he'll go along with that conversation. I don't know them folk. Even when he's talking about Erica, but when it comes to that essay and the grape, he changes the subject every single time. I mean, I think it's just as simple as Miss Fine. Yeah, the horses too. He can't be around no animals. The horses too. They're in danger. Anyway, y'all, let's listen to it. This has worn me out today. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a strange shit. You be talking some crash shit. Now, which one is it?
No, you can call me whatever you want to call me, because I like you.
You don't like that, though. You don't like motherfucker call you.
Here's what I don't like. You know why I don't like that? Because I feel like the dude got a whole bunch of women, and instead of fucking up the names, they just call everybody baby. And that way they don't fuck the name up.
Okay, well, then that's what I just trying to figure out. But what kind of nickname? I don't like that shit because it don't sound real to me. That's
it does sound fake, I guess, if the person don't have it.
I don't like it, but I can tell if it's genuine. I can tell, but some people are so used to saying that shit, whoever they got in their circle or whatever they got going on at that moment. But to me, yeah, that's all. That's it. I just never did that. Never liked that because it was just fake to me.
Oh, you got that other nickname. I seen your nickname for your wifey.
Oh, I made that up. Yeah, I made that up. And everywhere I went, motherfuckers was mad at that shit right there. Because then after I figured out, all I wanted to be that person. But I didn't know that till they go to popping it. See? Yeah, they let me know what was going on. Yeah. But that's season over with. Everybody got season, so that season is time for something.
Season is over.
Yeah. So I can't go back to the old season. I got to stick with the new now. Because whatever it is, certain things get washed out the water. What? You getting horny?
No, I was looking at this. I was looking at something. Hold on.
So are you excited about tomorrow?
Am I excited about who? Seeing you tomorrow?
No, your concert. You know that too.
I was excited about seeing you tomorrow. The concert is, you know what it is, because I actually loved them when I went to go see them about 10, 11, 12 years ago. What year is this? 23. So I saw them probably about 11, 12 years ago was the last time I saw this group. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm excited, you know.
Okay. What you on, but? By the way, is that did you check and see, is that the lawyer supposed to have next week? Did they appoint me to that?
Hold on, let me look on that. Let me see what they got for the lawyer for you. How's your Saturday? Boring as fuck.
Yeah, I'm getting past it. I've been watching some history channels about how Black history, what's going on, and talking about now. But I'm watching that kind of stuff now. That's free.
What's your my computer stupid? Hold on. Excuse my ratchetness. What's on your book?
What's on my book? What you gave me? The same shit.
No, you didn't use any of it?
No, I did use it. I bought me a bunch of cosmetics once I figured I wasn't going nowhere. I said, let me go get it. Because I changed.
You bought you some what?
Cosmetics. Huh? Cosmetics.
Oh, toiletries.
Yeah.
You said cosmetics. I'm like, huh? You run.
You know something I've never said? I've never said that I need to get some cosmetics. I ain't never said that. I just, maybe it's just me. I ain't never said I need to get some cosmetics. I'm just saying. Global Till Link. First of all, why is that your name? Second of all, Global Till Link says native. I ever noticed how he's always successful in changing the topic, even without her even noticing, because she's so vain. He always asks her something about her photos, and she's always falls for it. Yeah, exactly. And he does it at certain times and with certain subjects, and he goes right to that. Oh, you look good last time. Look at what you're doing. What you doing with your hair? I like that. I like what you're doing over there. She, yeah. Right. Miss Fine says hygiene products to both of the idiots. Right. Nikki G says, Native, thanks for dealing with women being violated. We need more men with the same compassion you get on this matter. I've just seen, like, I grew up with a mom and two sisters, and and then in the dating world, when you go out into the dating world, this is the part that we don't talk about. We don't talk about how these unhealed women are out here trying to live a normal life and date and and all that stuff like that, but they still have this trauma there. So I've dated women who have been through this, and so it has personally affected me in a lot of different ways. So I will always have that compassion. So you are more than welcome, and we will have definitely more conversations about it, so that way we can have that conversation. But you are more than welcome for that. Psycho Bunny says all he has to do is compliment that hen. Exactly. Jackson Tabasco said he needed a box of Summer's Eve. I'm not even I'm just gonna leave that on the screen. I'm gonna let y'all deal with Jackson Tabasco on that.
Make them nervous. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You hell, boy. You hell on the wheel.
Don't do that.
Well, that's what I meant then. I meant about me some more.
Look, don't do that. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, they got you as her as a lead attorney. On this case, it says Hannah Rondeau, lead attorney, public defender on the rate. Okay. She's on there.
Okay.
She's on there. And then you got 7-7. That happened already, right? Yeah, 7-7, first appearance.
What was this, Miss Pine?
That happened.
The noise she made about the laugh?
That happened. And then they say 7:31, 9:30 in the morning, preliminary hearing.
But her name on it.
Her name's on the case. Yeah.
Okay. All of them or just that one?
Well, that's the only one I looked at. That's the only one I think you got hearing tomorrow. Let me see. Let me see. 407 charge.
Is that in magistrate? Is that magistrate?
They got Craig Lewis on the pornography.
Okay.
Is that what?
Is that a magistrate court judge I'm going to? Is that a superior court? Because that case, they say you don't go to no magistrate on that kind of charge. Remember they said, these charges coming, this court can't even handle that.
Hold on. It just says complaint room, preliminary hearing. Doesn't say that it's anywhere other than it just says complaint room. There's no
What did you think? What you think judge gonna do? Keep it, throw it away, or move it on?
It depends what the argument is when they go in front of them, because she didn't spoke or did anything. She don't really have an argument. She got to do a continuance so that she can get her argument. It's all about the argument.
Right. It's all about the argument.
And then too, I mean, I feel like what's going to happen is so when she goes to the detective and asks the detective what serious investigation have you done so far to bring these charges up other than the person coming in there saying something? Because we got a lot of angry women that say a lot of things when they're mad at somebody. And this woman has had an ongoing relationship with this man since 2019, maybe before, but 2019 is about the farthest we can go back with her statement. So what are you, basing the truth of this on? Because, in this type of situation, we keep hearing it's all, like I said, all these ball players, rappers, they get accused of rape all the time, like every other month. You hearing somebody?
Shit on TV. I just seen some shit on TV.
Yeah. So.
This is November, October. Can you all tell me, since it happens every other month, athlete that's been accused, rapper that's been accused over the last month? I'm struggling on how this happens. I think it's kind of ridiculous that she just really is so dismissive. Like, oh, they just get accused all the time. Like, not that there really is an issue. Like, I mean, when you look at Bill Cosby, when you look at like Sean P. Diddy Combs and the situations like that, a lot of times they're accused because they've done it. They're accused because they're actual monsters that, because of their celebrity, we think we know them. Like, we think we know these people because we buy their records or we watch their shows or we watch them play football or whatever the case may be. But we really don't know these people for real. And but in her mind, she thinks that that people are just literally, like, I think the percentage is like less than 5% of people who accuse someone of that are lying. It's less than 5%. Like, the statistics are there. And a lot of times these crimes get underreported. So there are women out here that like our flag on the play said, I didn't want to tell anybody. That happens more than the lying part does. And she doesn't understand that as a grown ass woman. That's sad. That's really sad. April B says, between my tears, I was able to see my boys win 41-10 against the Denver. Happy Sunday, go Ravens. Thank you, Tribe. Absolutely, April B. Like Nola Brown said, we will stand in love. We will stand in love. That is what we do. That is the purpose of having a tribe, is that we stand in love. So yes, congratulations to your team. But but we're here, April B. We're here. I think everybody in this chat is with you. So you have a strong tribe behind you. All right. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. GC says she misses the part. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Dumbass. Yes, you're right. You're right. You are absolutely right. All right, y'all. We almost done. We almost there.
But at this point, what is the seriousness of the investigation did you do before you try to put this out here? Because it's all over the news. You're ruining a person's reputation. It's out that and that whole. I mean, between that and the animal minor situation, it's like that. But I mean, you can always come back when you come out of there and do a nice little interview, have a TV interview with somebody, and rebound. You could rebound. And I would suggest we do one now. Shit. For real.
What you gonna do? You gonna be standing right there trying to help rebound. What you gonna do?
I'm trying to help you now. Bring the fuck down.
I know you. I know what your panties and bra.
trying to save your ass from this bullshit.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's crazy as fuck.
I love to hear you energized. I like to hear that. I like to hear you talk. When you be down and down, I don't like that part.
Save a brother.
Whoa, man, I feel like I'm goddamn enslaved with shackles on, boy.
I definitely need the phone conversation, because that's gonna save a lot of this. Because that's gonna set the mood of the relationship. Because if you're talking about trafficking of a person for sexual servitude, and raping. Yeah, so I mean, the conversation is gonna tell it all. Like, if she's talking about what's up, boo, and what's da 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 and all that other, it's gonna be like, okay, that sounds like she's intimidated. and she getting sexually trained. Like the shit's it's gotta make sense.
It's gotta make sense.
It's gotta make sense. So ain't nobody coming and hanging around nobody. Like I said, from 2019, 2022, June. You know, right before he got locked up on this bullshit.
I just hope he ain't bullshit lying on that shit. Talking about he got something and ain't got that.
You going better than me. I just met the dude. I know one thing. He ain't came through with nothing he ever said he was gonna do. Because he told me, I got that $100 for you. All right, dude. Where you at?
And this is true. And did you tell him that?
You can't run 100. What else you gonna do?
Yeah.
And he said the thing. I didn't say, you know, he was well, you know, da 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 da. I put 100 on his book, you know. Oh, well, I got $100. Oh, yeah, you've been saying that for.
Just like he said the tone, say what he got.
Yeah, I mean, so be the tell. You saying it and not coming through don't make it a good situation. Because what you gonna say when all this is over and done with? Oh man, you know, I tried because I said, okay, well, not once did you ever.
But he knows.
Yeah, not once did you ever show up with it because.
Yeah.
If I'm out of town, Sydney in town, you know. So, and I told him he can go to Chase Bank and deposit the money in my Chase. If you can't run into me, you can go get a money order and take it to Chase. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. You ain't dead shit. We done made every type of ability for you to do this, and you have yet to do it. Also, too, so the house that y'all lived at the time. Y'all got a lease, right? But you ain't got, was that lease in your name or her name or both y'all name?
Which one you talking about?
Where you really lived at during this time where they trying to say, where they trying to put you in Roswell?
No, it was in hers. It was in hers, not mine.
Her name only?
Yeah.
Shit, she ain't cooperating.
No. I'm not worrying about that part because his part is called subpoena. So motherfucker got to come and tell the truth. If anything come down like that now.
So. This is so dumb. Salt and Pepper Trust's TV interview with who? Thank you. Who is gonna sit with a camera and talk to Nesto about what? You did it. This is so crazy to me. But yes, who would interview Mr. Strawberry? As the judge said. I don't know. I don't know. Allegedly, and Harmon said that is Native's mouse. That sound. Yes, this is. Y'all should be used to this by now. Damn it, y'all should be used to this by now. RR flag on the place says, I wonder if Sonia ever sat her daughter down and had a talk with her because sometimes it's the mother's boyfriend that does the violating. I can tell you right now, no, that conversation never took place. Never took place. You can listen to the way she talks and know that she's never had that conversation with her daughter, and that's sad. 50 Creole, 50 California says she is so incriminating his act. Yes, and she wonders why we don't talk about the case. Why do y'all listen to the? You do talk about the case. You talked about it a lot. Bridget Weaver Hicks says, I'm shocked no one has whooped Sonia's ass. I'm shocked too. Oh man. DC Lively says, Native, can you do your Nesto warm-up before you end this live? I can probably squeeze that in. Sure. I can do that. Now, if I talk like Nesto for the rest of the day, DC Lively, it's your fault. Okay? It's your fault. Global Telling says, Native, you must have a heavy finger. I don't have a heavy finger. I don't even know what that is. It's the proximity of the mic and the mouse. That's what it is. My finger is, I think, the correct weight for my hand. I don't think it's heavy. I don't think so. Anyway, let's finish this up, y'all. Y'all have really helped me get through this call. Thank you.
So I'm not worrying about that part.
Well, what Krill need to do is get.
We're not gonna talk no more. Let's not talk no more.
What's so crazy? And I guess that's why sometimes it's better to have a female attorney than a male attorney, because females we be on some specifics. Men, like your attorney, had he been a woman, even though had he been a woman, he'd have been on that shit. Like, I didn't think about that other shit till I read your charges. Once I read your warrants and kept seeing how they kept going to that damn probable cause bullshit. I'm sitting here like, first of all, that ain't even a fucking crime. So your probable cause got to be a crime in order for you to take it any further. And anything that's found on your probable cause, and your probable cause is not a real one, it's got to be, what is that word? They say, I looked all of that shit up, submissive. Meaning everything they found with that damn warrant, they got to throw it out. Because they didn't have true probable cause. Being late on rent, even though we already know that you didn't really rent it, but that's neither.
You have 1
That just proves how your code
minute remaining.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, tell me tonight. What's
All right.
tonight? I ain't doing shit. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm gonna be busy.
You're funny.
And then tell me tonight. If I'm out. Tell me tonight. If I'm on my bike, it ain't gonna be till maybe 8 o'clock. 10. Yeah, I'll be in the house by 10 if I go out. I want to get on this couch. I love you.
I love you too.
I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I do.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. And yes, you don't have to give me one of them corny ass niggas.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Please, if you have not liked and subscribed to Phone Calls from Prison, Shay and her husband do an amazing job of curating these calls, editing them, and making sure that the sound is good for us to have a good laugh. Yes, Miss Fauna, in submissive. Yes, definitely check out Shay and Phone Calls from Prison. Phone Calls from Prison is a friend of the channel. I am so happy about that. But yeah, definitely check out Shay. Shay is doing some good stuff. Even the Wade Wilson stuff is absolutely fascinating to listen to. I will, because it was requested, I will do a short warm-up, okay? All right. Again, I'm looking at if I end up talking like this fool for the rest of the day because I do this, all right, it's not gonna be my fault. All right. me. You have to listen to me. That part. Yeah. Hello. Thank you. Me. Them folk. That part. Thank you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being here with me today on this Sunday. I appreciate you so much. Look, y'all, after we leave here today, my good friend Legacy Moon has a live that she's going to start. So I appreciate you all coming by. Please check her out. She is an amazing content creator and does some amazing things over at Legacy Moon True Crime and Mystery. So check her out after we get done here. Again, I am going to be around Tuesday evening. Me and V. Lenore are going to do our election night watch party. That's going to be good. On Wednesday, I'm going to do a wind down over at Stationhead. Y'all come over. As a matter of fact, go to my community wall. Let me know what music you want to hear on Wednesday night for the wind down. I'm down for whatever y'all down for. Just let me know. And then, of course, we got the merch going on. Obsessed with the mess with the super chat says, thank you for this great entertainment weekly. It is my pleasure. But thank you for supporting the channel. And thank you all for your likes. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you all for your memberships. Thank you all for everything that you do to support me. Just a little bit, you know, we're wrapping up, but just a little bit, just to let y'all know, 2025, I'm really going to push to get my short film made. So all the support, all of the love, whether you buy merchandise, whether you just hit the like button, it's all going towards that goal for next year to get the short film done. I got all this equipment. I got all these cameras. I got all these microphones and lights. Let's do something great. Okay. And when I do it, I can honestly say it was my tribe that supported me. And I thank you so much in advance for that. So that's the plan for 2025. We're going to put that in motion. Obsessed with the Mess. You've been a supporter from day one, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, thank you all for coming by on this Sunday, hanging out with me for a couple hours. Check out Legacy Moon this afternoon. She's going to be doing something a little bit later after this. And look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. You are loved. And you are blessed. And there is nothing that anybody can do about that. Not even you. I'm about to grab some dinner. About to take one of these cameras out somewhere and get some pictures. And I'm gonna relax for the rest of the day. I hope you all have an amazing Sunday, and I will see you all soon. Thank y'all for coming out.